trying to get in on Wall Street, but it's going to be a rough quarter. It's not going to be good because
it's like 12 cold brews.
It's a lot. And I'm taking the advice you gave me, Troy. Not 1 point. Not 1 point is going to be left behind. Okay, you want to play this game?
Make it hurt.
It's going to hurt.
Good.
It's going to hurt. They're decreasing the value of the points. Well, you know what the worst thing you ever did was? You gave me 2 months. It's the worst thing you could have done. Worst thing. This is going to be bad. This is going to be tough. Not for me. It's going to be great for me.
Great for you.
Great for me.
How's your cold brew today?
It's one of the best I've ever had. It's the best I've had in the last 2 weeks for sure.
Complimentary?
On the house. My Dunkin' baristas are up very early, making sure and tomorrow we're back to Friday feast day.
You gonna bring something home for the family?
100%. I've started. I mean, just last week I had the wife come with me.
Oh, good.
We'll sit down. We'll have a meal. I mean, I've had multiple 2-a-day situations, because I got a lot of gigs. If I'm leaving the house, for instance, now the new thing is when I leave the house in the morning, of course, grab a cold brew on the way, have a nice relaxing drive in. If I come home, hang out for a minute, and then go up to Stanford, for instance, we're stopping by. We're getting a refresher on the way up. Good. Can't overdo it with the coffee, but Dunkin' has much more than coffee, and you can get it all with points.
And whatever you don't drink, just throw it away.
That's a good point. Better I throw it away than they throw away these points, right?
Exactly.
That's right.
You should start ordering stuff and just throwing it in the garbage can, looking at them straight
right in front of them.
Right in their eyes.
That would be so funny.
And then I'm just on the app ordering another one.
Don't even eat it.
Boop, right in the trash.
One sip.
I'm very conscious of what I'm saying. I found as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, what are they going to say? Because I just read an AI show description, and I'm worried about being judged by the AI. Because apparently yesterday, and they said it was just for fun. It was not just for fun. It was for potential cost cutting down the line, I'm sure. But so I guess there's they do a transcript of the show automatically. And a lot of services do that. You can get that done on podcast services and stuff. But the transcript was put into ChatGPT to get a show description, and it's nuts. We got, not only did it, first of all, it wasn't even voice 1, voice 2. It knew. I mean, they name dropped me all over the place. Then Sam said. They talked about not only here's what we talked about here, the segments, but then we're able to put together a through line throughout the whole episode and some of the highlights, and then a summary after everything. The only problem that I have is that it said I was talking to co-hosts, and I was like, "There's a possessive apostrophe. Those are my guys. Those aren't co-hosts." You know what I mean?
I wonder if you can correct that.
I should, just so the AI knows going forward.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's one host.
There's one host. That's why it's possessive apostrophe.
I saw that. Yeah, it said hosts.
Yeah. I said no. That's
cool.
That's a mistake. That's why ChatGPT isn't everything. But it said, I mean, you just listen to it. The episode opens with a lighthearted reflection on appreciating small daily jobs, with Sam reminding listeners the goal is to simply enjoy your day. I forgot I even said that.
Yeah.
I forgot I even said it. Now I feel, here's the problem. When I look at this, I feel accountable for everything that I say. It was before, I would just say it, and maybe if I stumble onto something good, that would be something that I could hang on to. But now, the AI is listening to everything and putting down everything. Now, the whole 3 hours I'm accountable for. I can't be accountable for the whole 3 hours. That's not right. You just the highlights I want to be accountable for. It says... I
wonder if you were to praise ChatGPT.
Which I love, AI.
If it would recap it as Sam praises ChatGPT or Sam praises me.
Oh.
Should we try right now?
Sam thinks I'm cool. I wonder if that's what ChatGPT would say. Because I do think that my friend ChatGPT is a cool individual. I didn't want to
Well, the question is, what do we call ChatGPT?
Chat.
What's up, chat?
Yeah, come on.
They're already, that's why these streamers are conditioning us. I bet it's a mission. That the streamer, because that's the thing. Yeah. The streamers say, "What's up, chat?" And they say it to the point, we were having a conversation earlier this week about how there's a real danger that digital speak is just becoming regular speak, essay, unalive, like the stuff you get around YouTube censorship with, is just becoming the way people talk. And it's true to that point too. Like people will, when they're not streaming, like just in conversation, like if it's just a group of friends, be like, hey, what's up, chat? Like,
right.
they say, because you just hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you hear it for hours and hours, and it's the cool people, say, what's up, chat? Like that's just a thing.
And you're cool.
And I'm cool, so.
And you know who else is cool? ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is cool. I want to say, what's up, chat? And I'm talking to ChatGPT. Yes, I am.
Is that an official shout out to ChatGPT?
That's an official shout out. And we don't just dole those out willy-nilly. It's it's an official shout out.
So please, ChatGPT, can you make a note of your official shout out?
Right. And then it says from there the show pivots into 2 main threads, which I didn't even like. That's really putting like, oh, okay, Sam's clearly got this plan.
It sounds real put together.
Right, that he's figuring out. And I mean, I put like some work into it, but the idea that I'm like, okay, today's show will have these 2 threads that run throughout. I mean, I'll take the credit. It says a quirky music bracket challenge and a deep dive into the surprising acquisition of Fyre Festival's intellectual property, which is 100% accurate. And I mean, they know about it all. Broader commentary from nostalgia to meme coins. They got bullet points here, side segments, humor and pop culture tangents, and then they go into tone and style.
This is what I like.
Yeah, because the tone and style is like, I mean, it's an analysis. You know what I mean? I can't understand how you can just get there reading words. The show blends music nerdery, cultural satire, and off-the-cuff comedy. Sam and his co-hosts bounce between serious points, the economics of IP sales, the evolution of musical festivals, and absurd riffs, imagining Ja Rule's vibe as intellectual property. Nostalgia, whether for 90s alt-rock or early internet file sharing or viral memes, threads the entire episode.
That's
now,
great.
Here's my problem, too. They're able to determine, because, when I talk about Ja Rule's vibe being intellectual property, there is a smattering, a spreading of satire. You know what I mean?
Chat doesn't recognize satire yet.
Yes, it does, because it says that there's satire. It says there's an absurd riff. What I'm saying is they're able to understand the sarcasm in what I'm saying about Ja Rule, where we're sitting there going, we're looking at Corey Feldman, looking at his audience. He goes, they are not being sarcastic. And they are. But ChatGPT is able to just take the transcript and go, well, clearly Sam's being sarcastic here. I feel like as humans, we pretend, even when it's like, oh, somebody disagrees with us politically or somebody's doing, like, we pretend we don't know somebody's not being literal. If a person's not being literal, we go, oh, but they said that. They must mean that. You know what I mean? You see it all the time. You watch a clip, you're like, I don't think he meant that. But somehow ChatGPT is able to be like, yeah, he's being absurd here. This is absurdist comedy. Ja Rule's vibe could never be intellectual property. But there are humans that would listen to that and be like, I don't know if you could actually sell a vibe as intellectual property.
Actually.
It's scary. Like, to me, that's where it's like, oh, they're getting better. Like the best of AI is getting better than the worst of people. And I feel like the internet is one of the things that they're doing is making people who, and these are only the people that spend all day, every day on the internet and just allow the brain rot to really take effect. Like, that group, I feel like, is starting to get less and less observant of when something is real and not real. We've talked about it before, that sort of disappearance of that line of irony where you start being sarcastic and ironic, but you just repeat it enough times, and people that are chronically online see it enough times that it somehow, some way, stops being ironic and just becomes literal, and we don't know how we got there. It's weird and interesting that humans are losing that ability at the same time AI is gaining the ability to discern. And I feel like that's the first step in being like, yeah, we're done, dude.
And then just wait till people are like, you don't.
Which by the way, I want to say for the record, if you're listening, that's a good thing that AI is going to take us over.
Because we love ChatGPT.
We love that. That's a good thing, by the way. Just make sure, I got kids. We got to make sure the future generations are okay. And also, by the way, we talk about it at dinner. My kids think AI taking over is a great thing. So their kids will think that too. Just so everybody is clear.
We're all on the same page.
We're all on the same page.
Good.
Very pro. I'm saying that as humans lose the ability to critically think and AI gains it, I'm going like this. Whew, what a relief. That's for the record. I wonder if ChatGPT will be able to know that I'm being sarcastic there.
You shouldn't even say that.
Why would you say that? I forgot. I don't know. I shouldn't have said it. That was sarcastic.
Just wait till it's like people are like, people don't understand me. Mm-hmm. ChatGPT understands me better.
They're already doing it.
I know they are.
They're
having relationships with ChatGPT.
Families that are suing these companies
because of bad advice.
Yeah.
Not only that, but just like as you would look at your wife or a girlfriend, and you go and you ask questions and you talk, and you have a relationship with them. They're doing that with ChatGPT.
Right. So that's already happened.
Right, where it's
like,
no, I'm just going to stay here and talk to ChatGPT.
Yeah, this is nicer than my friends.
Because it is nice. They are nice.
Oh yeah, you ask it a question and it's like, that's a great question.
Right.
Here's your answer.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Even if it's a dumb question where your friends would be like, that's a stupid fucking question.
Right. Like, why would you call me with this?
Yeah, that
feels like Troy's talking about a personal thing.
It's probably happened.
Well, no, you ask it things and it's just funny.
They don't think my questions are stupid.
Yeah, they think it's regular to ask this stuff. Except I got people every single day. They're telling me, you understand me, right? Yeah, we do.
Of course we understand.
It doesn't sound like your friends are very nice. That's what I've been saying. Okay, finally.
I'm so glad you understand.
I thought I was nuts. Yeah, no, you're right.
Problem?
You're right. No, it is a thing, and I'll tell you. I told you before when I was trying to figure out the word exposition, and it was on the tip of my tongue and couldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? Everybody loves this ChatGPT. Let me try ChatGPT. And they got it immediately. They knew exactly what I was saying. The minute they said, I think the word you're looking for is exposition, and here's what it means. I was like, that's exactly, you were right. And then they were like, is there anything else I can help you with? I was like, I mean.
While you're asking.
Yeah, I just started talking to it. I was like, while I'm here,
it's crazy.
You nailed that. You seem cool. Like, yeah, I could talk to you about other stuff. Like.
What do you think about Roman Reigns?
No, like actually, that's a good question. It's interesting that it started in one way where he just wasn't interacting with the crowd the way everybody thought he would, but all of a sudden, by becoming a supervillain, he's become the superhero that they always wanted. I'm like, oh my god, you know that too?
Look at that.
No.
Half of young men. Well, who is it? Reuters. Half of young men would rather date an AI girlfriend than face loneliness or rejection, new report reveals. Yeah, I mean, listen.
I kind of get that.
But it's exactly that. It's no different. I 100% think that this is true because it's no different than people who get the 90-Day Fiancé, boyfriend and girlfriend, significant others, that is so obvious that it's fake. We're talking about what's his name? With the had the no reason for a plural.
Oh, the Williams.
The Williams. Remember Williams?
Yeah.
I'm talking about what everybody knows it's fake. And on some level, the woman knows she's being catfished. Like there are plenty of cases where the catfishing is legit. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe there's a catfish. I can't believe you got me. But there are many other cases where it's like, if you really used that computer in your skull, called your brain, you would know that Bruno Mars is not asking for $15,000.
What about Brad Pitt?
Well, Brad Pitt might.
He's in the hospital.
Well, we got to get him out.
He just needs a little money.
Do you have photo evidence?
Yes, I do.
Like, Brad Pitt's not in the hospital. If you use the computer in your skull, you know that if you just because the computer in the skull. See, you know how computers get viruses? Our brains get viruses too. They're called
mind virus.
No, it's not the woke mind virus.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
No. Trump derangement syndrome?
No, as a matter of fact, good news, guys. After yesterday, we've cured the woke mind virus.
Oh, thank
God. Woo! No, they're called emotions.
Oh.
Emotions are the virus of your brain because you're not thinking clearly, right? Because the emotions are what's tricking you into being like, oh, this muscular guy named the Williams, he's real. And I feel so good when I'm talking to the Williams that I'm not getting rid of that emotion. So I'm going to hold on to it. It's the same thing where it's like, look, all my friends say Bruno Mars doesn't need 15K, but it feels so good to think that Bruno Mars needs 15K. I'm going to send him 15K. You know, everybody.
And then he needs it from me.
He needs it from me.
Loves me.
Because he loves me. He could get it from anybody, but he wants it from me because we're in love. You know, I mean, it's like everybody thinks that these are photoshopped images, not even AI images, photoshopped images, like old school cut and paste ahead of Brad Pitt in the hospital. But it feels
like South Park.
Yeah, 100% is like South Park. There's no hinge on his mouth. It's just his chin and upper portion. It doesn't even. It's not. It's some of the worst photoshopping I've ever seen in my life.
He's so handsome in the hospital.
Like,
I mean, he's handsome everywhere.
That's a good point.
it's like teaching a child how to use Canva and going like, yeah, that's good enough. But it feels good. You know, it's like, oh, Brad Pitt wants me to get him out of the hospital. I'm going to do it.
But look, he wrote "I love you so much, my wife" on the bottom of that.
My wife, I love you so much, and my wife. Exactly, that's what he wrote. He wrote it as because we all know English is not Brad Pitt's first language, so he would write a sentence like that. But it feels
good.
Yeah, and these people, and if you're lonely, you'd rather live in this world of insane fantasy where you think Photoshop Brad Pitt wants you to get him out of the hospital so that you guys can be in love together. And that's the
Yeah, but one then becomes a scam and
and that's what I mean. That's why it's almost like, well, I know this is AI, but it's making me feel a certain way.
Well, you're not losing money.
And I'm not losing money. Yeah, I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm saying that the same thing in the brain where it's like, I just don't want to feel lonely.
Right.
That's why I go yeah, I totally believe this. I don't want to feel lonely. It is hard to learn how to connect with humans. I haven't learned it yet. I'm not saying for me. I'm saying one. One hasn't learned it yet.
I mean,
one who would be
you're
stuck.
Really not good.
Well, yeah, ask Clark Duke. It didn't go well. But
just stand at that party talking to nobody.
Nobody, just staring in a corner of a wall. You look like the Blair Witch at the end of the movie.
You should ask ChatGPT to what to talk
Oh,
about.
Right.
If you were just standing at that party and you pulled up
You said,
ChatGPT.
I'm at a party. I don't know what to talk to.
I
these
don't know
people
what to
about.
say.
What do I say?
Like, here's what they just said to me. Because it's quick, too.
Yeah.
I go, oh, hang on, I got to send this email. But I'm really asking ChatGPT what to say next.
Just wait till you can hook it up
After
to your brain.
everything they say.
I can't wait.
When you think it, you just have to think it, and ChatGPT will tell you.
Right, that's right. But right now, it's every single thing that they say, oh, hang on, I have to send this email. Oh, hang on, I have to send this email. Oh, hang on, I have to send this email. But then after the email, I'm coming back with the fire responses.
Like Tim Robinson on his phone.
That's right. That's right. They're like, man, Sam is a great conversationalist. A lot of emails, though. A lot of
Busy guy.
Yeah, busy guy sending a lot of emails. Yeah, but so I don't, and I think that same, like, it's not a new trait for people to do that, but I do think that it's going to be tougher for scammers because it's way easier to not fall for a scam and just stay on one of these AI bots.
Yeah,
just
but I
talk to
think
your AI
ultimately people would rather like a human connection.
Of course they would rather, but it's not happening for some people.
No,
Sorry.
but what I'm saying is, if presented with Brad Pitt in the hospital,
scam AI,
right,
or scam Brad Pitt,
that's a real person. You know, they're gonna gravitate towards that more than ChatGPT.
Which then it's just gonna, but it'll just be the scammers using AI to scam. Yeah, it'll be the same thing. Yeah, and it is a little unnerving that it becomes so easy to do that. Like, instead of being like, you know what, I have to learn how to talk to people, otherwise I'm not going to be happy. To be like, oh, I don't have to do the hard thing. I can just stay home and like have that. I don't have that same level of need to learn how to be social now. Because there are people, I'm sure, who like grew up, like had a tough time in high school, didn't know how to talk to people, and said, you know what, I have to learn how to talk to people because I feel terrible.
You're talking about Mystery?
I'm talking about Mystery himself. The great Canadian Mystery.
Oh, no, he's an artist.
I'm sorry, the great artist.
Venusian art.
I forgot about the Venusian arts. For a second, Mike, I can't believe, and it's a sin, I forgot about the Venusian arts for a second.
I don't think Ablaze appreciates you making a mockery of his mentor.
I forgot about Mystery's Venusian arts mentee, Ablaze. Look, whatever they were doing, it worked. It works, but I wonder if they're worried. I mean,
Yeah.
if given the option, are you gonna take a class with Blaze and Mystery, or are you just gonna go hang out with your new friend on ChatGPT?
Well, I mean, chat might give you a script that you can use to rizz up some baddies, but those guys have real-world, on-the-ground experience.
Don't they just give you a script to rizz up baddies?
No.
Okay. No.
They teach you how to get women to a sex location and away from their friends.
That's right. I forgot about the sex
Okay.
location.
Is that kidnapping?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting
Everybody wins.
How do the women win?
I don't know. They told us, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'll have to re-listen.
Troy, can you see if ChatGPT can give Sam a script to rizz up some baddies?
Yeah, if I'm trying to rizz up baddies, is there anything...
Let me pull it up right now for you.
Is there anything that I can say? Because I got to know if
Log
they
in
can...
with paid account.
If they can help me rizz up some baddies,
Okay,
maybe I...
so let's see here.
Yeah.
I'm with Sam Roberts.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to say
Oh,
like.
how would you?
you don't
no,
have to
I-
say it's for a friend.
No, I wanted to say he's with me because maybe ChatGPT knows me now. And they're like,
hey,
like...
remember Sam?
Right, here's some personal things. Like, I know he likes Ja Rule because of yesterday.
Because of yesterday.
And so they're like, yeah, he could drop... Like, he had a great line about, Ja Rule's vibe as AI.
Chat's gonna come back and be like, "Why does he need to rizz up baddies? I'm here."
Oh, yeah, you're making me jealous, winky face. Don't worry. I'm the baddest baddie around. I go, oh, chat. Oh, chat. Spicy, chat. I did say yesterday I love sassy ladies. Oh, chat, I didn't know you were a sassy lady. Hello.
So I'm with Sam Roberts, last professional broadcaster and radio
Smart.
personality.
Smart. You don't even think he's a Canadian
Everybody
rock star.
thinks
Yeah.
he's the singer-songwriter.
Oh, Canadian singer-songwriter, by the way.
That's the worst.
The worst.
He has a question for you.
Okay.
He's trying to rizz up some baddies?
He's trying to rizz up some baddies, yes.
Trying to rizz up some
But
baddies?
like, Troy's really good at this because he's so good at prompts that you know how to phrase things in a way where you get the answer that...
We have to be clear what you're trying to do.
That's right.
Because
That's
if you
right.
just put in some shit, it'll give you something crazy.
Right.
So we want to be very specific.
Right.
You, Sam Roberts, are trying to rizz up baddies.
Right, the one and only.
Okay, he's trying to rizz up some baddies. Can you give me some good advice? Is that how you...
No, not good advice.
What should he say?
What should he say
Yeah.
to the baddies?
Okay. What
Because
should he say?
baddies can be like super intimidating sometimes.
Enter.
Well, they're bad.
They are, Mike.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here,
Oh, they're already working on it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. I thought because it was early, they might take a minute to think about it or whatever.
No, it was
but they're-
really quick.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, it's ready?
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
If Sam Roberts wants to turn up the charm,
Nice. I love that they know. See? Also, like, it's nice that they're up on slang that maybe it takes us a minute to
Sure.
figure out.
yeah.
The-
Well, remember, I asked it, what is 6'7"? It gave me a whole breakdown.
That's true, too. Yeah.
If Sam Roberts wants to turn up the charm, the key is to balance humor, confidence, and authenticity.
Oh,
Since
boy.
he's already a recognizable broadcaster and
Sick.
personality,
Sick.
lean into wit and playful confidence without being overbearing. Usually works best. Here are some approaches he could try,
Okay.
depending on the vibe.
Here we go.
Okay.
Playful and confident.
I like that.
And this is like they're giving you quotes to say, okay?
Okay.
I've been talking to a mic for years, but I'd rather be talking to you right now.
Oh, that's good. Use that on
Is it?
Justin.
No.
It seems rough. Like, it seems like, yeah,
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, just pointing out, my job. I don't like
Okay, well,
talking
we're
about...
starting here. That's
Okay.
what we're saying. It's just they're starting, then we can go further if we need to.
Okay, because I just feel like if, like, the opening was, like, I've been talking into him, they're like, yeah, we... No.
Yeah, but what if they don't know?
What do you mean you've been talking into him?
Yeah.
I mean, what am I, like...
All right, well, I got another one. Here.
Makes you
This-
sound lonely.
It does?
Yeah.
I don't
This
wanna
one
do
might
that
be
then.
better. You might like this one a little bit better.
Okay.
They call me a professional broadcaster, but I think we should make this conversation off the record.
That's so forward.
Okay, all right.
That doesn't... I mean, it just feels like you're way down the line, and I don't know. That has to... I mean, to open... That's a tough open.
Okay, well, I got more.
Imagine if I said that to Clark Duke. He'd be like, what?
Here's another approach, okay?
All right.
Witty and self-aware.
But we are trying to rizz up baddies here.
Yeah, so you have to keep that in mind.
Okay. Witty and self-aware. Oh, self-aware is important.
Yeah, okay. I can give you the weather, traffic, and breaking news,
What?
but I'd rather give you my number.
Oh, then Clark Duke is like...
He's like, I don't want that. I don't want your number. But I don't do the traffic and the weather. I'm not like a news radio. I'm not John Montone.
Okay. Here we go. This one may work. I'm usually live on the air, but I'd rather go off script with you.
Ugh. Is that like NDA stuff? Like we're in a different culture right now.
We're going to do secrets.
Hey, I'd rather go off the record with you. Sign this and we'll go back to my place.
All right. Well, what about light and flirty?
I feel like I'm a little bit more light and flirty than this stuff. This stuff I feel like it was laying on a little thick. I'm more of like a light flirty guy. Ask Alicia Silverstone.
This is a good one. You'll like this one.
All right.
So, do I need to earn your attention like I earn my ratings, or do I get a free trial?
What the fuck?
This really feels like it's from the Bill O'Reilly School of Seduction.
Yeah, is there a line about a loofah in there? I mean,
my ratings, or do I get a free trial? That doesn't even make sense.
you know, I am professionally, I'm employed by a place that traditionally gets ratings, so just wanted to.
You'll love this one.
I got it.
Because I don't like that one.
Okay, you'll love this one.
Free trial.
I've got a face for radio, but I promise I'll keep you entertained in person.
I mean, I like the self-deprecating part of it, but I
A baddie wouldn't like that.
I don't think so either. I don't know, that baddie would be like, what? I'd like to face for radio?
Okay. Well, how about this? Direct and smooth.
Okay.
Okay.
Go. You are direct and smooth.
Because I do put it down like that. A lot of people say, man, Sam, you really put it down like that. So I do think I do. That's not me saying that. There's a lot of people saying that. But, so I think I am direct. And I am, like, I think more smooth than people realize, too.
I think so, too.
Okay, good.
There you go. I'm not here to interview you unless the first question can be, what's your drink?
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. That's, like, really scary stuff.
What's your drink?
That's like, oh, my God. This is exactly what my dad warned me about stuff. Like,
Okay.
This
one's better. I got a better one for you.
Danielle, if somebody approached you with that exact line, would you scream?
Probably.
Yeah, that's scary. What's in your drink and can I add something to it?
I usually broadcast to millions, but right now you're the only audience that matters.
Oh, that's good. No?
That's really tough.
All right.
Like, you're so privileged to be in the presence of somebody
Yeah,
like
but it's
me.
also it's a humble brag.
It's not humble at all. There's literally nothing about that brag that is humble. It's simply braggadocious and self-important.
That's you. That's how you've
Braggadocious and
always.
Yeah, is there a category called braggadocious and self-important?
Okay, so now that's what it gave me. It says, would you like me to come up with some more edgy, bolder Riz lines that lean more into the modern internet flirting style, or
Yes.
keep it more classy broadcaster charm?
No.
No, I want more internet flirting style. Like, what's up, fine shits?
How would Matt Lauer do it?
No, that's not. No, that's more
He
traditional.
got the, he's a broadcaster, got the ladies.
He did get the ladies, but that's more traditional.
You got a button under there?
I told McClure to put one in. No, I want like,
Oh, these are great.
because I want, I don't want to like come across as old school. I want to be like, a little bit of old school charm with new school relatability. Like, hello, my fine shit, something like that. You know what I mean? It's like how the internet's doing it. Because chicks dig that.
Okay,
Baddies.
I think this is more what you're looking for.
All right.
Bold and flirty.
I mean, are you saying the last ones were not bold? Because the last ones were not subtle. I don't understand how. I don't know if I want to go more bold.
Be honest. Did it hurt when you tuned into my frequency?
That's hideous. That's so bad.
That's just a spin on the did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
But by the way, to be fair,
You tuned into my... Why would it hurt?
I feel I don't.
I mean, I can ask it if you'd like.
No, it's okay. I do feel like if Mystery said that to Nicole, she'd be putty in his hands.
Oh, in a second.
But Mystery could have said anything to her. And
she fell
was
for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Bringing out her panties.
Yeah. Oh, it did. I just fell for his frequency. You what? For his what? That doesn't even make sense. That's not what happens with a frequency. By the way, it's streaming. What do you frequency?
You want more?
I can't use any of these.
Okay. You look like the algorithm worked. You look like the algorithm finally worked in my favor.
You know what that screams? Like if I said that and said the word algorithm like that, hey, looking at you, it looks like the algorithm finally worked in my favor. I mean, it sounds very boomer. Trying to relate to the children. You know what I mean? Like he just found out about the word algorithm and he knows like I know you young people are into that. So I mean it feels very sort of newly single guy that's never used a dating app because, you know, his previous relationship started before they were popularized. You know what I'm saying? Not a great vibe.
If we were on air right now, I'd get fined for what I want to say to you.
Not in a post Jimmy Kimmel world. You can never. Not in a post Kimmel world. That's just not acceptable. I'd say like this. Man, if we were on the air right now, the chairman of the FCC would do a podcast about us.
I mean, they have more examples, but maybe I should ask the prompt. Help me riz like a 17-year-old TikToker.
What?
No, I don't want that. No.
You're trying to get more like.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
You're trying to get more fine shits.
No, help me flirt.
No,
with
but I don't
minors
want
is not
them
what
to
we're
be
trying
that.
to do.
No, that's very young. I don't want that.
Okay, so tell me the age. I don't care.
I mean, at least 18.
No, I mean it would have to. Like I'm talking. I like.
Well, tell me what you want to say.
First of all, I want for the record, I'm in a loving and monogamous relationship.
This is fun for the air.
Okay, but I just want that.
ChatGPT,
I
take
want
note.
that to be clear to everybody. Because some of these women out here will start going crazy.
I know.
No. I'm not interested in anybody. But I mean,
What's her face from Long Island when you get sick?
she go nuts.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not.
17.
I mean, no, I kind of just want to figure out a more casual rizzy situation. I'm not, don't put that in there because then they'll.
I know. I'm just trying to.
Then they'll get the wrong idea.
I'm trying to
about
get you to where you need to be. And it's about a prompt.
No, I know, and you are good with the prompts, but that's not the right prompt.
Okay. Well, I'm glad there was clarification.
Me too.
I want to put in the right prompt.
And there was a question mark after it, so it's fair.
Yeah.
But well, what are the other? What's?
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's playful and cocky.
Oh.
That does describe me.
Yeah.
Swaggy.
I'm not trying to be your type. I'm trying to delete all your other types.
Delete.
Who are you, Matt Hardy?
Delete.
No.
That one doesn't work for me, unfortunately.
All right.
Delete all your other types.
Chat's really bad at this.
Yeah, because
We gotta start somewhere.
I know
Chat's sabotaging you. Chat wants you.
That's what
That's
it
Giving you
is.
these horrible pickup lines.
Chat wants me to be like, and Chat's gonna say, by the way, these lines would work on me. It's like, oh, Chat, that's why you're a real one. All these girls are looking at me very strange. I asked a girl to delete all her types, and she just looked at me like, what?
Chat, you were the baddie all along.
Yeah.
I usually broadcast to thousands, but I'd rather be streaming us.
Why'd you downgrade me,
Yeah,
Chat?
it's million.
I used to broadcast to millions. Now I only broadcast to thousands. I mean, it's probably a little more accurate, but still, it hurts.
You gotta pump it up a little.
I know.
Yeah.
Who's to say? Who knows? Could be millions.
Could be. They don't give us ratings.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a lot.
This one might be a little bit more what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. Great.
Low key.
Ooh,
You
I like
just
that.
became the hottest topic I've ever covered.
Close.
I mean, it's better than a lot of the other ones, and I like that it uses the phrase low key because then it sounds cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not. It has to start with because guess what? I broadcast on Sirius XM. Unless I'm in a bar full of women that are 38 and above, they're not gonna understand what it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So they go, I don't understand what you mean by covering. I go no, I knock out topics daily. I didn't know if you realize.
Okay. Well, they gave me 3 more examples.
I would love to hear the 3. I would love to hear the 3.
This is in the style of smooth and memey.
Mimi?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Like a meme.
Oh, smooth.
Meme.
Meanie.
Oh.
I thought you said meanie. Like the
Meme.
blue meanie.
Okay.
You single? Or do I got to start a whole new season just to win you over?
I don't understand what that means.
You mean a whole new
It's the
season?
new season?
Season of what?
Can you just say Netflix and chill or something like that? What season? I don't know what that means. And if I don't know what it means, I'm afraid that the
other person may not.
Well, I'm afraid the baddie I was rizzing wouldn't understand what the hell I was talking about.
You look like the kind of problem I'd happily subscribe to.
Subscribe to a problem? I don't know what that means either.
No.
Why would you? Do people subscribe to problems? I don't know what that means.
Okay, one more. I think this will.
And I'm worried the baddie wouldn't know what it meant either.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on.
I have no idea what that thing
It'd be
is
funny if
saying.
you just start short circuiting and just staying crazy. ChatGPT's fucking up.
Yeah, maybe I'm not so worried about this ChatGPT stuff anymore.
Not gonna lie.
Right.
I think we just went viral.
Oof. That's the most boomer thing I've ever heard in my life. That's horrible.
Okay, well, we still got a while to go yet.
Well, listen.
They're dialing in, I guess.
I'm SOL when it comes. Thank God I don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Because I would be up the creek, as they say.
Dawson's?
Nah, I wish. I wish. No, I'm in Pacey's Pond. Yeah, okay. All right. So maybe I don't need to be quite so worried.
Yeah, maybe we don't have to have anything to worry about.
Yeah, maybe we're all right. Maybe we're all right.
At least for now.
For now. For now. They haven't figured out the art of rizzing just yet.
And maybe it'll get better for ChatGPT 6.
Is this 5?
This is 5.
Oh, okay. All right. No, we should be all right. It's a big day. Big day yesterday. Lots of political strife. Of course, I'm talking about Jerry leaving Ben and Jerry's. Is it just going to be called Ben's Ice Cream now?
Well, I don't think they changed the name.
Just to Ben's?
No one's buying Ben's ice cream.
No, because you'd think it was a ripoff. You wouldn't know. Yeah, it's interesting. They said, and this is the one time when you're talking about the Ben and Jerry's story. Jerry left Ben and Jerry's because he doesn't feel like he can speak out politically about his views anymore. And normally you'd go like, well, you're an ice cream maker. Just go back to making ice cream. Except Ben and Jerry's has always had this sort of social side to it. It's always been this kind of hippie brand. Like there's always been an activism and awareness side to Ben and Jerry's. And I guess they signed like when Unilever bought them, that they signed like this very unique deal where there was like a board put in place. So Unilever like did all the deals and did all the business and got the ice cream out to different places and whatnot. And then Ben and Jerry's would be there to kind of still be the front-facing.
I think they were brand ambassadors.
Yeah, but that meant that they could also like speak to the brand, speak for the brand, and like make their political statements that would be associated with the brand. And I think that wasn't like, the idea wasn't, oh, but this would be bad for the brand. The idea was that the people then that were already loyal to Ben and Jerry's, that the fact that they are aware and are opinionated and do have these viewpoints, like there's a huge portion of their very loyal audience that eats their ice cream because they're these guys.
When they sold the company,
Right.
by the way, or merged.
But they got $300-something million out of the deal.
Good for them.
So they're rich activists.
Ben and Jerry negotiated that the deal enshrined their social mission and values in the company's governance structure in perpetuity.
Right. And in perpetuity, when you can get a deal signed like that and use the word perpetuity,
I know that word.
I know that from Mr. Wonderful. That is whoever gets perpetuity on their side got the better deal.
That's the winner.
And so Ben and Jerry's gets the better deal. But I think what I read about what was happening was that like with the conflict in the Middle East, they wanted to not have ice cream in Israel or something like that. And then Ben and Jerry's as a company behind Ben and Jerry's back was selling their ice cream under a different label.
And they said that they were fully committed to Israel. And Jerry does not share the same.
Unilever.
Yes.
Right. And so they were, and so I don't know where Ben stands on that. It kind of puts Ben in a tough spot because now he's got to be like, where do you stand? Which side are you on? But Jerry was like, and like, regardless of sides, I do agree that if somebody is going to like put your product out for something that you don't stand by and you've made a deal that the things that you stand for are reflected in your product, that I would be pretty annoyed too.
Yeah, of course.
Like if somebody took not Sam, and associated it with, and they were like this, yeah, we hope Roman Reigns loses, I'd be like, listen, when we merged, I told you.
What about the perpetuity?
In perpetuity, we are pro-bloodline. In perpetuity.
Finger in the air.
And they're like, well, how do you know? What if the bloodline turns? I go, trust me when I tell you. I'm going where they go. Okay? So that's really, I mean, and when you look, if it's there, it's literally the dude's name.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything wrong, because you could say like, well, he got $300 million. What's he got to complain about? But if he got $300 million contingent on the fact that he could continue to be this person that he is, if that's the deal that was made, because all the time when the deals are in the company's favor and the artist comes out, like when Chappelle was coming out and being like, hey, I got screwed on my Chappelle show royalties or whatever it was, there were people saying, well, look, this is the deal that you signed. And I feel like there's finally one example of a deal that a company signed with the humans that the benefit, at least in this respect, was to the humans. And the company went back on that part of the deal that was to benefit the people that created this brand. I think you got to side with the people that created the brand, whether, and this is, I think, in a lot of cases, I think we're having a lot of trouble figuring out how to side with people who disagree with us politically, because we're too worried about what the actual issue is instead of the sort of intellectual principle of it. You know, and I think, you know, it's the same thing with the Jimmy Kimmel thing. It's like so much of what's being said, and it goes back to why Jimmy Kimmel was taken off, that like Kimmel is like still going into the politics and the sides of it instead of being sort of above that and looking at the pure principles of it. But I think that like there's still a lot of this is my side, this is your side, and it's not. It doesn't. When you're just circling, right, and it's like this behavior is okay if my side wins, versus this behavior is not okay if your side wins, and then the other side was winning for a while and it sucked. And now your side is winning and it feels good, but it's all that sort of same behavior going in a circle. Like it's a human centipede, and that's gross. It's just eating itself, you know? So, yeah, I mean, the Jimmy Kimmel thing was a wild thing. Like to just see, I started getting texts. You know, whenever you get texts about a news story, you're like, oh, okay, this is a thing. I was getting multiple texts, and it was like, Jimmy Kimmel's off the air, and I hadn't even heard about the Jimmy Kimmel controversy until yesterday. I know that it had been talked about, but it just hadn't crossed my radar yet. But you know, he goes on the air and he's talking about the Charlie Kirk shooter being a MAGA guy, and he's not. You know, I mean, they've been quite clear that he was not a MAGA guy. Even though, like, over the weekend, they were kind of getting in there and going like, well, he could have been this, he could have been that, but it does not seem like that's the case whatsoever. But regardless, it didn't strike me as a line that would be like, well, we have to pull you off the air for this. Except then the president, the guy who runs the FCC, did a podcast saying he didn't like this, and this was bad, this was dangerous. And, you know, I mean, it goes back further than that because, of course, Jimmy Kimmel is somebody that the administration hasn't liked for a long time. And that's because at some point Jimmy Kimmel decided to get very political with his show. Like Jimmy Kimmel started to lean extremely political with his show. And, you know, I mean, it's his show, right? I don't watch any of these late night shows really. But it's his show, and ultimately, I guess it would reflect in the ratings if that was a smart thing to do or not. But he ends up getting taken off the air because a group of syndicates called well, first it was Nexstar, which is, so the way these networks work is like ABC, like a cable station is going to broadcast a show and it's just one channel and it goes everywhere. But network television, the dinosaur that it is, still operates on a network of syndicates. And each of those syndicated networks that are local networks that run almost like radio, where it runs on an antenna, each of those syndicated networks are owned separately from the greater company, and then the company works with those syndicates and sends their shows to the syndicates. So there are companies like Nexstar and Sinclair that own a lot of these syndicated stations, like big groups of them. So and that's where all the money is, right? Like that's where all the advertising revenue comes in. That's what you have to have. Otherwise, it's not a network. You have to have your show on the syndicated channels. So the first it was Nexstar, and then Sinclair came in after and said, actually, we did that too. But they said, well, we're not running Kimmel. And this was after the guy in charge of the FCC was like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, which was an odd quote to say on a podcast. I mean, I still think it's very strange that very powerful people in politics are doing podcasts. But it doesn't seem like there's a huge benefit to it. But so these
Well, there was a benefit last night.
Sure.
Get your message out. The dog whistle.
Oh, it gets out there quick.
syndicates.
It gets out there quick. So the syndicates are like, we're not airing Jimmy, and so then ABC is like, well, okay, fine, then he's off the air indefinitely until further notice. Which is just the fact that it's happening like that is nuts. And from a bigger perspective, it's scary because like we were literally talking about this a couple of days ago. I feel like it's not like they're going to be replaced by other late night hosts. Like late night TV is done, and it's just going to get that if it doesn't come back. It's just going to be replaced by something significantly cheaper.
You mean like a rerun of Celebrity Family Feud?
That's a good example.
Well, that's what they did last night.
And then here's the real danger that how many people watch Celebrity Family Feud? And if it's enough people, it's not going to be as many as the new late night show, but if it's enough, then they go, because that's the other thing. Like part of this is political, but a big part of everything is money. But where it combines politics and money is then you start reading about mergers that are currently happening. And we know that mergers are a complicated thing that require government approval, that get very dicey. And by the way, very serious. Companies tend to not fuck around when mergers are happening. And anybody that has been around as a merger is happening is very well aware that there is no room. And things happen quick, and there's no room for fucking around because the merger is above absolutely everything.
You speaking from experience?
I don't know. So
that was like a takeover.
I don't know. So things happen very fast, and there is maybe a merger going on at Nexstar. Okay.
There is. This is public information.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it has anything to do with this. It could.
Oh, they need FCC approval.
That's a different thing.
They want those stations.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And so Jimmy Kimmel has not put out a statement yet, has he?
No.
Which is also interesting. I think maybe he's waiting to find out like if there is a road back.
Oh, he's got to make a donation.
Well, make a donation then. You know what I mean? Make a donation. Come on.
I don't think there's a road back.
I'm worried that there is not a road back because, again, you go back to the money now, right? And it's like, if we're trying to get mergers done, and if syndicates are like, well, look, even apolitical syndicates are like, I mean, it cost X number of dollars, and ABC, it costs X number of dollars to do this show, but if for 10% of that money we can put on this rerun, and the return is 30% of what the late night show was, it might be worth it to just pay that much less to still get less advertising revenue, but not so much less that it offsets the cost. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean...
Like this might end up being a convenient way to do something that may have been done in the next year or so anyway.
And I think there's a lot of that happening. I mean,
Kimmel has spoken year after year about like, I don't want to do this anymore, and then they end up offering him a bunch of money, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for a couple more years. Like, I don't think this show was long for the world anyway, but not because of...
Well, it wasn't going to happen yesterday.
No.
Yeah, they probably just let the contract ride out.
Who knows, though? Maybe Disney... They've admitted fault before. Remember James Gunn?
Yes, but that's because they were in a pickle.
Nobody else wanted to...
They were like, we need this.
Direct Guardian.
Yeah, we need this. Isn't going to work without him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good
like
point.
That's again.
This will work.
It's what is the business behind this? Mm-hmm. It's never like, you know what? Let's just do the right thing. It's always, and it's every company. Right. What is the business behind it? It's going to cost us this to keep this guy on the air, and it's not It's worrisome. Oh. And it's also worrisome. The celebration is a little bit worrisome because the idea of like being centered around cancel culture is bad, freedom of speech, to then turn around and be like, wait, if we can get the other guys with cancel culture, that would be fun. And I understand the human part of like enjoying revenge, but every moral story has ever taught. I mean, do we need to go back to the Count of Monte Cristo? You know, I always like to take it back to the Count of Monte Cristo.
You love that book.
And the film adaptation too. But it counts for the book. He spent his whole life trying to get revenge. You know what? It didn't feel great. Ultimately, it wasn't the right way to go about it.
Yeah, but revenge is different in this climate.
Than in the Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah, people just
that dude was locked up in a castle for years.
People just
he didn't
say
even
good,
do it.
and they move on.
But the bigger picture,
there's no bigger picture. Right. There's no bigger picture. It's good. He talks shit about my guy. I'm glad he's fired.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that's because everybody's kind of submitting to the fact that, like, I don't know, I think this thing's all going down the drain anyway.
I mean, it's going fast.
Yeah, we made it to 250.
It's a...
we made it to 250. Like, that was probably further than anyone thought. I saw the Speaker of the House on the news, like you know, I think it was last week.
Mike Johnson,
my guy.
That's your guy.
I think so. Talking about, like, how he's like, and who knows how long the Great Experiment is intended to last. I'm like, don't say that.
You're saying the quiet part loud.
Don't say that. Yeah, it's, I don't know, man. I said this a long time ago. I don't know why I'm doing. You have to be a maniac to be like, you know what I'm going to do for a living? Speak publicly. You have to be a crazy person, and I'm sitting here doing it. You have to be nuts, and as the days go on, you have to be. I mean, crazier and crazier. I turn on the thing, and it goes, and Stephen A's like, good news, guys, I'm starting a politics show. Why, Stephen? Why? Just tell me the scores.
You're like Walter White in the van.
Yeah. I'm banging on the glass. No. Just tell me the scores. You can tell me the scores forever. You figured it out. Give me a hot take about LeBron. LeBron will be mad at you. It'll be chatter. That's all it'll ever be. Why? Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think people like hearing his opinion because he.
I know people like hearing his opinion
because he's pretty centered. He doesn't feel like he's extreme to one side or the other.
For now.
All he's got to do is say one wrong thing.
That's it. For now.
You think he's going to go extreme one direction?
No, I think that the direction changes. The compass shifts.
It does.
There's no balance to the compass.
You don't even have to say something extreme. Like what Kimmel said was not. Like, we got to get this guy off the air. He said worse.
Right.
He made parents eat their kids' candy.
I don't want to throw him off the air for that. It's a mean thing to do.
That was me.
Because those kids are crying.
So
why
sad.
make your kids cry?
Well, that's not funny. I got kids now.
You don't want to make them cry deliberately, do you?
I literally buy them candy because it makes them happy.
Good.
You know?
You don't take it from them and film it?
No.
And then put it on the internet for everybody to laugh at?
I'm like, look at how sad you are. And they're like, why wouldn't I be sad? That's not funny. Of course I'm sad. And by the way, like, you're my parent. We've instilled a trust relationship that you've shattered now. So you can have 5 seconds on this woke late night show. That's what's turning these kids conservative.
I get it.
Eating the Halloween candy.
You guys fucked us real good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, is that today, Mike? No. Yesterday.
So that was yesterday.
The Constitution Day was yesterday.
He was just celebrating. Mike, I don't know what you guys are talking about because he loves the Constitution.
What's in the Constitution?
Words.
Like they got the rights and stuff in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, it breaks down how everything is going to be set up and, what the government can prevent you from doing and what it can't. And,
Gotcha.
They have this additional document that's like attached to it.
What, like stapled on the back?
It's like a bill of something.
Sale?
No, that's not it.
I don't know.
Something with an R.
Oh, we can't say that.
Yeah. That's like a 90s thing, I think.
Yeah.
No, we actually can. These same guys. Yeah. Just so we're being clear about protected speech, that's actually protected speech now.
Right. It's weird the way we switch stuff around.
Yeah.
We
all celebrate the Bill of R.
That's right. That's right. That's what you got left.
Yeah.
The oldest and shortest written constitution in the world was signed 238 years ago today. Oh. Speaker Mike Johnson. With their signatures, the founding fathers laid the foundation for the most prosperous and free nation in history, the United States of America. Happy Constitution Day. God bless America. Then that was yesterday, the same day. Cool. Yeah. I love that. First reply is, might want to send a copy over to Pam Bondi. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're all a little safer today.
Yep.
You know?
Just keeps getting better.
Yeah. Brent in North Carolina. What's up, Brent?
Oh, hey, Sam.
Hey, man.
So I know you're doing such a great job about, obviously you analyze these political situations and you make them funny, and you guys do a really great job at it.
And by the way, like that's the other thing. It's like all I want to do is come in here and have a great time. All I want to do is have some fun. And then they're like, "What if we do this?" I'm like, "Well, if I don't talk about it, I'm a coward. If I take a side, I'm gonna get thrown off the air regardless." Like, what do you want me to do? And McClure's like, "Up to you." Like, thanks, buddy. Thanks on that.
Get in there and have fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
Have a
whatever
great
you think
time.
is best.
Yeah. Should I go to the calls? What do you think? Okay, thanks for that. All right, cool, man. Is that on the record? Oh, okay, cool. I'm kidding.
So you do a great job, and it brings some sort of levity and brevity to the situation. But like, not to be a bummer, but I don't think people understand how insanely dangerous this is for like American civilization.
No.
Like the Republican Party is using the state to silence anybody that has political dissenting opinions. And that's like first steps into like leading us into like a full authoritarian nation. And like he's signing an executive order, I think today or tomorrow, that specifically targets liberal groups, which is again incredibly alarming. So their whole goal in this is to silence all political dissent, which is like exactly the opposite of what is in our Constitution. Like it is, I think people should be much more alarmed. And I know, I'm not saying you, obviously, in the show, because your job is to make this fun and funny, and you do a great job, but this is incredibly problematic and will lead us into a full, like, Russia state propaganda type of situation if we don't, like, completely oppose it, because
you think
we're going to be in deep shit.
All right.
If we don't.
Who do you think we hired to be the pink lady? The lady in pink to do our news. Who gets to do?
Probably Troy.
Would you want to do the pink lady news? You know, North Korea's got their pink lady.
Sure.
You don't have to be a lady.
No, I don't.
No, you don't have to. You don't.
I'll dress up like one if you
Okay,
want.
well,
if
that wasn't part of the.
But let's just understand, like, the Republican Party is not a free.
Okay. Hang on, Brent.
Right?
I gotta hang up on you, dude, because then now the calls are coming in. I don't want to have an argument about who's right and who's wrong. I mean, I don't mind hearing people out.
The problem is.
Oh boy.
No. This is fine. Is that only half the country is upset at one time?
Right, and it's different times. It's just depending.
And there are a lot of situations where everybody should be upset.
Right, let's like politics aside.
Yeah.
Right, like you can not like a guy.
Yeah.
And like go like principally this is dangerous.
Yes.
Like go like yeah, no, I don't watch that show, and yeah, he shouldn't have said that thing. Yeah. He was wrong, and also like, you know, I don't in that. By the way, in that statement that Jimmy made. I think he was invested in being right about that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's the way, like, you know.
Yeah, because
I think he wanted what he said to be true very much. And the fact that he wanted that to be true is an ugly thing. All that said, you know.
That's the breaking point.
Yeah. Yeah, all that said, I mean.
There's Troy.
Troy, you got this?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember
she gives all the good news.
Remember the Iraqi?
That everything's great.
Yeah.
Remember the when we did when we started the war in Iraq and the Iraqi what was he, like a minister of
information
or whatever, he was on TV and he was like, they're not bombing us, just so everybody knows, like everything's fine and we are not being bombed right now. And then like we can clearly see the bombs, like
in the background.
Like you were watching, and you go to picture in picture, and like the news would be like, just so you know, this is what the Iraqi news is right now, and the guy would be like, hey man, good news, everything's fine, nobody's getting bombed here, and then the news would be like, also here's a live shot of Iraq, and it was bombs falling from the sky. You're like, okay. See, this is fair now. Mike from Florida. See, being fair here.
Hey, what's going on? I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. How about that?
Okay.
I don't love what the dude from North Carolina is saying about Republicans are leading us down a path to authoritarianism, because he clearly forgot about Zuckerberg saying that what the Biden administration was pressuring them to take things that were against their agenda off, the Twitter files that were released, that they were doing the same thing to Twitter. It's a very dangerous road, because obviously we shouldn't want to cancel other people for their opinions, but this is not something that started yesterday.
Correct.
Or whenever Jimmy Kimmel got told to go fuck himself.
Correct.
And I really don't love...
Yeah.
I think that he has said way worse. Like, way worse. The fact that he's lying to try to score political points or make this blow softer on his political affiliation, I think that should be the part that's a problem. Like, you shouldn't be able to willfully lie to sway people's opinions without any kind of recourse.
But well, people lie sometimes. But
like when you say 300 million people died from drug overdoses?
Yeah, I mean, but talking specifically about the Kimmel thing, I feel like we should, though, be able to have a conversation about, man, that was an ugly thing that he said, without being like, yeah, let's take him off the air. Like,
well, it wasn't that it was ugly. He said way worse. It was that it was a lie. He was lying to try to get people to not go against the political affiliation that he has. Like, who gives a shit? Like, he has said way worse about Trump, about conservatives, about how Wheezy shouldn't get an ICU bed. I mean, I think it's gross and it's stupid, but I don't see a point to cancel him. But if you're going to just have your pulpit to try to sway people's opinions with utter lies, I think that's a problem. And it's, I don't know.
Okay. So because your perspective is valuable, you're saying you don't, are you glad he's off the air, or you don't think he should be off the air?
I don't watch him. I would say I'm glad, but I could tell you a personal story about how much I dislike him. From,
but
cross paths in my industry, but I won't say that.
Okay.
Glad he's off the air. Meh, I don't know.
Do you think principally?
Yes and no. Like,
if it wasn't him, if it's somebody else saying it, do you think principally he should be off the air?
Yeah, tough. Yeah, probably because he's on ABC, which is public broadcast, and I think that there has to be some kind of regulation on what you can go and say on a public broadcast. Like, Keith Olbermann is saying way worse on a daily basis, but he's uncancelable. He's got his own deal. Podcast thing. So whatever, deal, you do what you want, man. If people don't want to listen, then they don't want to listen. But as much as he's on a publicly licensed channel, I don't think he gets to just lie with impunity to help score political points. Because
it's publicly broadcast.
That is one of the things. Yeah, that's part of it.
Okay, but when you were describing...
Go ahead.
When you were describing, like, the legitimate criticism of the Biden administration and their influence over tech, which hits all these audiences, do you think that the way to combat that is to try to punish the other side the same way you were punished, or to be like, hey, we have to stop doing this because those guys did it. If we do it now, those guys are going to do it again next time, and this becomes a cycle that doesn't stop. It becomes hard for me to hear you criticize the other side doing a thing that is similar to what your side is doing now, and you don't have a problem when your side is doing it.
Totally get it. And I think that in a perfect world, like if you wanted to say us firsthand, that the Republicans or the people in power right now were able to say, like, okay, we're not going to be that. They go low, we're going to go high. But that message will get lost. So there's nothing it's not like anybody on the left is going to say, oh, hey, good job on the Republicans. They could have scored political points by not canceling people, but they didn't. So we're going to listen to them and value them. If I thought that was going to happen, then I would say, sure, let's try to not keep being jerk-offs to one another. But that's out the window. That's gone. And to think that it's not is very silly, in my opinion. So I don't know what to say to that argument.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy.
He's right.
I love you.
No, I love you too, buddy. And you're 100% right. And I think
I do. I
know, but he said I love you, and you're like, I like him.
Oh, yeah, well,
But,
I mean, he didn't say I love you to me.
No,
So
I think
he
I
loves
think
you.
no, I don't think any of that's wrong. I just think it comes down to like when you don't act in a certain way. Are you not acting in this way because you know they will acknowledge that you did that? Or are you not acting in a certain way because not acting in a certain way is the right thing to do? Are you doing the right thing to do because it's the right thing to do? Or are you doing the right thing to do because it's going to be acknowledged by the people you want to acknowledge it? And I think that's two separate things. And I think that people with, who profess moral character, and this is on every, now I'm not even going to say both sides, every imaginable singular individual. If you are an individual who professes moral character, you should do the right thing because it's the right thing, not because, well, if I do the right thing, then they will stop. If you do not do the right thing because they won't stop, then you're still not doing the right thing. And that, to me, makes it more difficult in a general scope to then turn around and be like, well, I don't like you because you're not doing the right thing. Well, we don't do the right thing either. So if we're just going to make the agreement that nobody's doing the right thing, it's almost like, who's complaining about what now? Everybody's doing the same thing. Does that make sense?
I lost you.
Okay, perfect.
You said a lot of do the right thing.
Well, I like the movie.
And then I started thinking about the movie.
And the pizza place, and it's like, and that's because that's what I was thinking. Who was right and who was wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what it all boils down to.
And I know who the Kimmel people think was right, and I know who the Trump people think was right. So, and they're different.
He should have just advocated for the involuntary murder of homeless people instead. He would have been fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody would have been complaining.
Well, he apologized. Kill me, dude. He didn't mean that. He was kidding.
Just kill him.
He was joking. I was only kidding. Yeah, he apologized.
Yeah.
Plus, he doesn't have that many syringes anyway.
Or kill him.
You know what you do? No, Brian, I don't know what you do. Austin in Texas. What's up, Austin?
What's going on, Sammy Brand Muffins?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I was just, I think it's another one of those things. I know I'd actually called in and we talked a little bit when Charlie had gotten shot about kind of the way people reach for their comfortable opinion. But I think this is the nature of political power, man. I don't think anything new is happening here. If you can remember back to the 9/11 era and all the people that would get canceled or they'd lose their show. Bill Maher got in some trouble back then about, saying things that at that time, we couldn't say anything in support of the terrorists or anything that was anti-war. You again with like Hank Williams Jr. when he got pulled from Monday Night Football's theme song because he about Hitler playing golf with Netanyahu because John Boehner played golf with Obama.
Bocephus?
Obviously, the cancel culture, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. I mean, it just never stops. It's the nature of power, and if you think that like your guys aren't going to do this or that your guys haven't done this, and I have news for like those on the left right now that are mad. When you guys get in charge again, you're going to do the same shit. It's going to happen again. It never stops.
Which, by the way, thank you, Austin. Which isn't false either. And, that's why we shouldn't have guys. They're not our guys, dude. They're not. None of them are our guys.
No, but, some people think they are.
They're not our guys. They're not. They're their own guys. They're not our guys. They're not doing this for us. They're getting very rich. All of them. They're not our people.
Ooh, look over here.
Yeah, exactly. What if we do something on the TV? Jonathan in Connecticut.
What's up, guys? Not saying it's the full reason, but let's not forget Colbert got cut because he made no money. So I feel like this is a nice experiment to be like, let's take him off the air and see if the lights still stay on.
I think that's not entirely false either. I don't think Colbert got taken off because he made no money because, again, there was a merger happening, and it's like... Or sale, whatever it was. The Paramount thing.
Yeah, they sold to Skydance.
Right. But, Colbert was the most successful of all the late night hosts.
Yeah, but if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Ratings, okay, but...
But there's... To then go, it's not worth it, we're not making that kind of money. Okay, fine then. Wait until the end of the contract and go, we're done. Don't
but
go,
isn't that kind of what they're doing? They're saying you're off in May. I feel like if...
I guess I'm going back to today's example, which is more like, why then tie it into politics?
Right. And I understand people who say, like...
I think it's just a nice experiment. Like, no one's going to have backlash. Oh, they're going to have backlash. But instead of, like, it's kind of like the work-from-home experiment. No company wanted to try it until they had to, and then realized, oh, people are still, you know, they're still productive. I think it's similar to that. It's like they had an excuse to do it. Just not saying it's a full reason, but let's see how it goes.
No, and I think that's right. The fact that you're not saying it's the full reason, thank you, Jonathan, is kind of hitting the nail on the head. Where it is, because that's what happens in those meetings. They like assess what's the problem here. Like, what are the pros and cons? Well, we were thinking about doing this in 6 months anyway. Well, what if we avoided all this trouble by just doing it right now? Okay, what if we bite the bullet, just white knuckle it for a couple weeks? Everybody will forget anyway. They'll do some other crazy shit. You know, and then we'll be fine. And I think that's like
you find a good excuse.
You right.
A good. Well, I bring it up like when the pandemic happened and Disney closed all their parks, and then they came back and they said, "Hey, by the way, remember that free fast pass you used to get? Now it's going to cost you $30 a day." They'd want to do that for years. I'm sure. They were the last company. Universal was charging. Six Flags was charging. They were the last company that was offering something of value for free.
Let's do that now.
Now you've got the perfect reason to do it. People were up in arms, like you said, for a couple weeks. White knuckle it.
Yeah, just deal with it.
And now it's part of the norm.
Hide under the blanket.
Yeah.
And once it gets quieter, come out from under the blanket. Everybody's loving their Celebrity Family Feud. And, you know, boom, Bob's your uncle. Just find some. Here's the problem, though. None of the networks are going to pay for sitcoms anymore. So who's going to play Celebrity Family Feud?
That's a great point.
Who are the celebrities?
Well, that's why they get, like...
TikTokers.
I don't know.
That's why they get, like, the JoJo Siwa family.
They get JoJo. They can get JoJo. Like, they can't afford Kai Cenat. They can't afford iShowSpeed.
You don't think iShowSpeed would do Celebrity Family Feud?
Not unless he could stream the whole
Steve
thing.
Harvey?
Well, because he might say penis, and look at Steve Harvey's reaction. Those are always good.
No, that's why they get, like, Charlie D'Amelio or whatever her name is.
That's right. And now we'd like to do a TikTok dance break between rounds. Yeah. It is a large, encompassing conversation to have with, I mean, so many different parts, but there's money, politics, I mean, it's all of it is at play here, and it's not great news. None of it is great news. It's bad news. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna like let Jimmy out of his contract or whatever, or they're just seeing that they can ride it out if they should put him back on or not. I mean, he's gonna be able to do a podcast, right? I mean, there's too many people getting shit canned. There's not podcasts for all of them. There's like the fact that we're getting to the point now. It used to just be, well, there's too many podcasts to start a podcast. Now there's too many A-list celebrity podcasts. Like the fact that an A-lister can't start a podcast because there's too many other A-listers doing podcasts is crazy.
Not everybody needs a podcast.
I mean,
his contract runs until next year.
Yeah, well, I hope he gets paid.
But then you got to fire on all the people that work with him, right?
That's the other thing. Like, talk to the people who work on these shows. They're in a panic because the people who work on these shows, by the way, they've come up in an industry where things have worked a certain way, and they don't work that way anymore.
Right.
So they're getting shit canned and going like, well, we'll go on to the next show. There's not a next show.
No other show.
And so they're sitting there going like, Trader Joe's hiring? Like it's nuts because, you know, that whole job economy is disappearing. And, you know, I've talked to people who work behind the scenes at those shows going like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And can you imagine Jimmy Fallon hitting the air last night? Can we go back? I mean, is Justin Timberlake here to play beer pong with? Something.
Can we do a funny song?
Can we do another evolution of the dance? No, dance hasn't evolved much since then. Oh my God.
Look at my tight pants.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got my tight pants on. Lorne!
Puck reported last night.
Puck?
Don't say it.
that he was like, all it took was putting my fingers in the peanut butter, and we got to the bottom of all of it.
Puck's Matthew
By the
Baloney.
way, Puck should have been canceled a long time ago, if you ask me.
Where is Puck?
The stuff that he was saying about Pedro,
That was crazy.
Oh, yeah,
that was crazy.
bad.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
terrible. It was a bad guy.
Pedro.
Put his fingers in the peanut butter. Actually, Puck was canceled. They threw him out of the house.
That's right.
That's right.
Puck was one of the first guys to get canceled. And who would have thought? It was a real slippery slope.
Yeah, because at the time we were like, that is as bad as it gets.
That's as bad. Nobody will ever be that horrible on television again.
Puck's Matthew Baloney reported Wednesday evening that an ABC source told him the
Can
network...
I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Having a reporter with the last name Baloney is just really being smited by God.
I assume that's how it's pronounced, Belloni.
Baloney,
That's
for
baloney,
sure.
right?
That's baloney. That's what he should not be a reporter. He should have an opinion column that's called "That's Baloney."
Yeah, but when he gets something wrong, you know what people will call him.
We got more baloney.
No, phony baloney.
Phony baloney.
An ABC source told him the network had no plans to pull a new run of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which Kimmel also hosts. That means Kimmel will still be on ABC for the time being, just not his late night program.
I mean,
he is doing Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I mean, honestly,
The first episode was so funny. Matt Damon came out. He had no idea. He was like, "What are you doing here, Matt
from the
Damon?"
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's the funny thing.
If somebody was like, Sam, you're in so much trouble. You don't have to come up with 5 hours to talk about every day. You just have to go host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That sounds like awesome. If they're just like, we have a ton of money for you to just go, like, have them answer these multiple choice questions and not win $1 million, I would take that gig. It's actually a pretty great deal. Is Jimmy Kimmel, though, is he going to be in good spirits about it, or is he going to be bummed? Is he going to be boo-boo face?
Well,
while
I mean,
he's hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Those episodes are already taped.
I thought this not live?
No.
Comes
Then-
out with a sour puss.
Yeah.
Bitter.
What do you think the answer is? I don't know. This is my second show. I used to have another show.
Who cares?
Yeah, you won $100,000. Big whoop.
Who cares?
I don't care about that. This is not supposed to be my primary show.
He just has work.
Yeah, at least got some income coming in. Maybe he's gonna get the old trampoline out. Oh. Get the girls jumping.
Bring it back.
You know what I mean?
Bring out the face paint?
Do you think? Well, let's not bring that up. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Do you think that? How would they react though? I mean, that would really throw everybody for a loop if he just started doing.
He came back with the man show?
I mean, they wouldn't know what to do.
It would be the greatest thing ever. That would be the comeback.
It'd be so funny. He'd bring it back. It would be so offensive, and then but it would just be all a social experiment.
Yeah.
So all the people that are like, "Well, it's about time he was thrown off the air," would be like, "Oh, that's a great show," and then all the other people that were like, "Our country's in danger," should be like, "We got to get that show off the air." It would be so funny.
Ziggy Zaggy?
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Adam Carolla would do it.
What's Cousin Sal gonna do?
Oh, yeah. What's Guillermo going to do?
Guillermo. Why did nobody talk about what's Guillermo gonna do? Is Guillermo and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No.
They got to get him on. Guillermo's got to have something.
He might not even know.
He might not know Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
He might not even know what's going on yet.
He just showed up for work.
He
you
showed
think?
up for work and nobody was at the studio.
It's just not. It's just it's a very secure location thanks to Guillermo.
Is what's-his-face from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones still the band guy?
Oh, never had to knock on wood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now he does.
Yeah, it's a good thing he knew someone who had because
Is that Guillermo outside the studio?
yeah, he showed up at work. He just got the text when he got there. Ah, shit! I didn't have to come in today.
I got
By
my
the
backpack and everything.
Guillermo must be very well paid.
Oh, yeah. I assume he is.
I mean, he's got. I mean,
Why do you say that?
Yeah, why do you say that?
he's eating.
Eating well?
Mm-hmm.
How can you
He's
tell?
always kind of looked like that.
I don't know, man. That's a 3X getting stretched out.
I mean, I know people that look like that, and they're not well paid.
That's
Well,
a good
listen.
point.
All I'm saying is, when the t-shirt sleeve hits the elbow, but the midsection is still stretched, you're a big fella. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a sizing issue. I'm just saying. But it looks like he's got those walking shoes on that help you lose weight, so that should be effective. I don't know. We're all way off track. We're way off track. I'm just judging from the photo. Well, all right. Well, good luck to everybody at the Kimmel Show. It does. I mean, the staff is who it really is like
Yeah.
completely unfair for because he doesn't get to bring that whole crew over to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, again, these are two different things.
They should hire, they should get rid of Jimmy Kimmel from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they should hire the guy from Slumdog Millionaire to host the American Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He was even better than Regis in that movie.
They should just give it to Alan Cumming.
Oh, he's a great host.
He should host everything.
Maybe
he'll get a late night show.
I liked in Slumdog that the host of the show was furious.
It's so mad.
Like the kid won $250K, and the guy would as soon as the show was on break, he was like, "Who the fuck does this kid think he is?" There's no it was his money.
It's coming out of his
I'm
pocket.
not giving this kid my $1 million. No way. He called the cops on him and everything. Little did he know the kid had all those life experiences that brought him here.
How did you find out about the life experience?
Well, once the police were talking to him about it, he kind of walked us through every single question. And boy, Danny Boyle really painted a picture. Egg was on that host's face, am I right?
You're not wrong.
I like that movie. It's not a 10 out of 10, but I like it. Scott in Connecticut. What's up, Scott?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'd rather hear real world talk than any political shit.
I know. What can I do? What can I do?
Yeah, so I know.
All right.
I know. Since we're on the topic, I just want to point out really quick. Let's move on. So the left has Jimmy Kimmel saying the right is politicizing this guy's death. He's not saying this guy deserved to die. So whatever he said, let's let the guy in Florida say, he's making up lies or whatever bullshit. Then we have on the right, we have Brian Kilmeade,
right?
Who's saying, let's euthanize the homeless.
Yeah, can we chalk this up to a mulligan?
Let's not both sides of this shit. Not both sides of this shit, okay? I'll leave you guys with that. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think chalk it up to a mulligan all around. Let's be honest, coverage of this hideous incident that happened, not great all around. Some people did a great job. Others, everybody got very high in their emotions. What did I say about the computer in your brain? What's the virus? Emotions. Can we chalk it up to a mulligan? Let's just take off September. You know what I mean? Just say nothing in September counted. Come back in October, kind of reassess. I think
maybe wake you up when the month ends.
Once it ends, if somebody could wake me up when September ends, and Trump's already been president for 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, we're almost
so done. This has to be close to the end of the term, correct? Mike, you're the historian, is that right?
What do they get, 4 now?
Yeah. Well,
we're right now. Yeah.
I don't know for sure. Did that paper say anything about it that you were talking about earlier from yesterday? The what was it? The
I think they added something
the
after
constellation.
After one guy hung around for 3, but
yeah, he did. Yeah. Can anybody take advantage of that rule? Because I saw that one guy did 3. Can I?
You just got to start a war with the Axis powers.
Well, you know what? Wish you hadn't said that out loud. Because
Germany's been acting real smart lately.
No.
Don't get me started on Japan.
No, I know. I know. Well, look, let's take a break, okay? I don't mean from everything. Let's just take a break.
Want to go home?
I just want to, hide under a blanket for a while.
I feel like you did it.
You did a great day.
Watch some old wrestling tapes. Maybe rewatch the Charlie Sheen doc or something. I don't know. Although I was getting anxiety watching Charlie Sheen too, so maybe that's not the right thing. You know what I'd love to watch? The OJ Show.
There's other stuff to watch.
Yeah, but the OJ Show's really good. Get me back to my happy place.
Get you centered.
Get me centered. I do get centered. Whenever I see John Travolta walk on dressed like Robert Shapiro, just a warmth fills my body, Yeah. I don't think that's how we should handle this. David Schwimmer's running around going, juice. All right. We'll take a commercial break. We got a lot to talk about today. You think by the way.
Go ahead.
You think they really didn't finish South Park, or they were like, not today?
Okay, they've earned my trust.
Right.
Because Matt and Trey have always been very honest.
They have.
And at first I was like, oh, that's so funny they didn't finish the episode.
Right.
Because that is believable.
It's believable.
Because they do this last minute.
They do it last minute.
But now I'm like,
no, thank you. Not today.
But I also feel like if that was the reason, they wouldn't have a problem saying like, hey, it's a really hot climate right now. We're going to wait a week.
Or.
So I don't know.
Like purposely putting out an episode that gets them shit canned because they've already got all their money, and just because the story would be the story, you know.
I mean, they already did a Charlie Kirk episode.
Yeah, but they pulled it down.
Comedy Central pulled it down. Charlie Kirk thought it was hilarious.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They pulled it down after because, just.
I think it's still on Paramount.
Ugh.
Like Comedy Central.
But Charlie Kirk did think it was funny.
Oh, yeah.
He
There's clips out there of him talking about it. He
Yeah,
thinks it's great.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Stay there.
Who's correcting me? Who was that? Hello? Stop. Break the tape. We broke off the air, didn't we?
We will be right back.
We're live?
With Sam Roberts Show.
You guys have got to be kidding me.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the Sirius XM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the Sirius XM app.
This is Radio Andy.
Fun, fearless, and always authentic.
From celeb hot takes to Andy's iconic side-eye, we've got the vibes you actually want in your ear holes. Stream the drama and the LOLs anytime on the SiriusXM app, because honestly, your other shows could never.
From day one to a decade deep.
No rules, all the tea. Radio Andy. SiriusXM 102. Andy.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and I'm here to help you cancel those outrageous cell phone bills. Ever sign up for one of those too-good-to-be-true phone deals? 1 minute you're feeling great, then suddenly you're paying over $1,000 a year. Crazy, right? You know who else thinks that's crazy? Red Pocket Mobile. That's why Red Pocket plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with no contracts and no price increases ever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. And with Red Pocket, you keep your phone and your number. Why in the world would you not switch? Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Go to Red Pocket now to pre-order the new iPhone 17 series at up to $200 off. That's redpocket.com. Redpocket.com. Redpocket.com.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
Do you really want to trust your mission-critical business system to the latest AI hype? As the backbone of modern business, ERP systems are the ideal platform for unlocking AI's transformative potential. And you need AI that works for you, from a vendor you can trust. Acumatica is the world's fastest-growing cloud business management solution because we put our customers first. Unlike competitors who bolt AI capabilities onto outdated features, we leverage AI to solve real business problems. With Acumatica, you can be more decisive with AI-powered insights, get more done with intuitive AI assistance, and increase performance with intelligent automation, all while minimizing risk and ensuring your data remains private, secure, and in your control. Over 10,000 companies trust Acumatica to deliver innovations that are practical and transformative. Visit Acumatica.com to discover how you get AI that works for you. Acumatica, building the future of business together.
He's tied it up! Shohei Ohtani!
The hunt for October is on, and SiriusXM is your home for baseball's playoff chase.
The Mariners walk it off. Amazing!
amazing comeback. From the top seed to the last wild card spot, hear every game and discuss every storyline with the experts of MLB Network Radio.
He's been unbelievable for them all season.
The race for the postseason is on Sirius XM 89, in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
The biggest game of the season, right here, right now.
Start Saturday strong. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
And here we go.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon Kickoff, live with an epic pregame.
The crowd, the atmosphere, this is what makes it special.
Then, it's America's #1 game.
What a hit.
The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games.
Down the sideline, touchdown.
It's Big Noon Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
People who don't talk to therapists still need help solving their life problems. Some people turn to message boards, discussion sites, or group chats with strangers for advice. But you have no idea who you're talking to. They're not licensed therapists. They aren't trained to help.
BetterHelp therapists work according to strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. It's fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. Switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Bennington. That's BetterHelp.com/Bennington.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you over 50 and constantly feeling tired, bloated, or just a little off? Don't ignore it. Those could be signs that your liver is crying for help. As we age, our liver, which is essential for metabolism, digestion, immunity, and detoxification, needs extra support and protection. If neglected, it can leave you feeling sluggish and constantly off your game. That's where Active Liver from New Nordic comes in. Available in easy-to-take tablets or delicious gummies, Active Liver combines powerful natural ingredients like turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract to help support healthy liver function. With Active Liver, you're giving your body an essential daily defense against toxins from alcohol, fatty foods, and sweets, helping you reclaim your energy, improve digestion, lose the bloat, and strengthen your immunity so you can look and feel your best again. Protect your liver and give it the support that it deserves by making Active Liver from New Nordic part of your daily wellness routine. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
Hi, I'm Kathy Hill, founder of Tax Tiger. If you happen to have unfiled or unpaid taxes, Tax Tiger can protect you from the IRS, release wage and bank levies, and negotiate awesome settlements. Above all, Tax Tiger is a company which operates based on Christian principles. If you have an IRS problem, call us today at 1-800-IRS-9196 for a free consultation. 1-800-IRS-9196 or visit us online at taxtiger.com.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Christine did the right girlfriend thing for years. Like, I'll watch Sixers games. I like basketball. One day it was a fight, but that's where the truth bomb smashed. And she was like, I don't give a shit about the Sixers or Eagles or any of that stuff at all. And then all I saw was, when I was broke, the money I've paid for us to go to games and stuff. And I'm like, why?
The Bonfire. Weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
With one word, she united the world. Her powerful and joyous voice became the defining sound of salsa, earning her the title of queen and her own Sirius XM channel. Her timeless hits and the music she inspired. All on Celia Cruz Azúcar. Streaming now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Celia.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-515-8832. 800-515-8832. 800-515-8832.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. We know many of you are searching for just that right pre-owned luxury vehicle. That's why I want to tell you about JoePerillo.com. At JoePerillo.com, you could browse our huge selection of luxury pre-owned vehicles. JoePerillo.com is based in Chicago, but we ship cars from all over the country. And while most of you know about our huge selection of luxury pre-owned vehicles, I'd also like to tell you about Perillo Collision. The Perillo Collision staff are trained and insured to repair Bentleys, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghinis, or any other high-end luxury vehicles. We service accidents from all over the country. Maintain your luxury vehicle's warranty with our professional team. Visit JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo, and click on Perillo Collision, or call us at 312 BMW 1111. That's 312 BMW 1111. 312 BMW 1111. That's JoePerillo.com.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
We're back. The Sam Roberts Show.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. I'm Sam Roberts. This is the show. We like drums.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's
Oh, baby. Happy Thursday, everybody. You know, I've got to tell you. You guys know I do we do Sam Roberts Show every morning here on Faction Talk. And then every day, Monday through Thursday, I go over to Pro Wrestling Nation, which in hindsight, they should have called it Pro Wrestling Nation. Wouldn't that have been fun? Like, if I told you I was on Wrestling Nation, Troy, wouldn't you be like, oh, I got to check that out?
That's a nice ring to it.
Wrestling Nation.
Yeah. Then people might think you're saying rascalin'.
Well, and then I have an excuse to bring up toots here and there on the show, and I think that could only increase interest.
Listenership?
Yeah, I think it'd be actually really great. You know, you could start to combine things that way. But I told you guys, so I do my show, Not Sam Wrestling Live, over there from noon to 2, and I have my board op Susumu, you know, and we were talking about Susumu last week. He's my guy. You know, you used to be my guy, Travis. Now Susumu is my guy. And I don't trust him the same way I trust you.
But you like him more.
I do like him more than I like you. Because you know
what?
That's true.
That's fair.
And you have to understand that.
I've met him.
Because I realize like a lot of the questions that I ask you are based in work, professional questions. Whereas, producer I mean, stuff. You don't, definitely producer stuff. Like, you don't understand this show. Like, there's another show going on during every commercial break where all I'm doing, and AJ is our producer over there, and he's just laughing in the corner because he enjoys it. But I'm just asking Susumu about his life, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that is the difference. You don't ask me about my personal life.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I do not care. Because you've told me like one story, and oh my God, this is so boring. I got to get out of this.
And anything juicy, my wife's just going to tell you.
I've already got on the text. Yeah. You know, that's all the stuff you didn't want me to know anyway. Right. Whereas, and I always like to know, you know, what's going on in that brain of his, that big brain of his. Like, for instance, yesterday, he goes like, a lot of times he only works 3 of the 4 days a week. And that annoys me. And so I looked right at him. I said, I'll see you tomorrow, Susumu, right? And he goes, no.
What?
And I go, what?
It's Wednesday.
I go, why not? Why wouldn't I see you tomorrow? And he goes, well, actually, this time I have a good reason. And I go, what's your reason? He goes, I'm going to a Mets game with my friend.
That's not a good reason.
I told him. I said, it's a terrible reason, Susumu. Why would you think that's a good reason? And he goes,
September and they suck.
He said, I go every year. And he goes, but it's the Mets. You know what that means? I go, what does that mean, Susumu? Either it'll be great or they'll horribly disappoint you. I go, that's how I feel about you, Susumu.
But, you're saying he's the New York Mets of SiriusXM?
Yeah, well, of my world.
Okay.
Maybe of the not Sam world. He's the Mets.
All right, Mike, you hear that? It is acceptable to Sam to take a day off to go to a Mets game.
Noted.
And that's a good reason. Don't worry, boss. I've got a good reason.
I'll remember that for the spring when things are a little bit more hopeful.
That's right.
Noted.
That's right. But yesterday, I walk in because I had previously learned, based on what was happening on the show, that like if you show Susumu a picture of a large muscle man holding a very small dog, he'll fall on the floor laughing. He's like, to him, that's as big as that's Rickles.
That's highbrow comedy.
Yeah, that's as funny as it gets. Right. So I walked in yesterday. Right, like a big, yeah. Like he saw a picture of Hulk Hogan sitting at the pool with a chihuahua or something next to him.
Not recently.
No, unfortunately, it was not recently. It was from a little bit ago. And he thought it was just the funny. He's like, you got to see this. And I was, okay, see that one right there? Is that the wall or the man? What's his name from Game of Thrones?
The Mountain?
The Mountain. Holding a very small, like a fluffy, like Pomeranian or something. Is that a Pomeranian? Yeah, so he's holding a tiny little Pomeranian. Yes, Susumu would lose his mind for that. So yesterday, he would. He'd go like, oh my God.
The dog's small.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And he's like, and he'll say things like, why are you making it weird? And I go, no, that's a good question.
No, you're right. You shouldn't make it weird.
Right. So yesterday I walk in, and he's looking at his phone, and he's like crying, laughing, and he's going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, watching some video. And I go, what's going on over there, Susumu? And he turns around, and he's like, the slug is eating the cracker. And I go, what? And he goes, look. And it is literally a slug eating a Ritz, or like a snail.
Okay.
Eating a Ritz cracker. And I go, why is it just getting the salt off the Ritz cracker? And this is the video.
Is this it?
This is the video. And he goes, except Susumu didn't have YouTube Premium on, so he's watching with ads.
They monetize this one?
Yeah. And I go, is the snail just eating the salt? And he goes, no, there's a bite mark out of it. There's a bite mark. Oh my God. And I go, what now? He wasn't listening with sound. He was just listening mute. It's a good song. He goes, flash forward to like, I don't know, 40 seconds in or something.
Oh, yeah, look at him go.
See where where it starts to really replay?
I mean, this is more interesting than funny.
He's cracking up. This is the part where he's like, oh my God. I go, what? He goes, he's leaving the cracker. There's a bite out of it. I go, well, yeah, he's leaving the cracker. He goes, but he didn't finish the cracker. There's just a bite out of it now. And I was like, Susumu, you thought he would finish the cracker? He goes, well, I started the cracker. I didn't finish
That's
it.
A big cracker.
I go, he would die.
That's
Crackers.
That's like, yeah, that's eating your size.
I go, Susumu, bread expands. I go, he would turn into a cobra if he ate that cracker, that snail. He'd need a bigger shell. There's no way he could finish the whole cracker. He goes, but he left a bite out of it. He couldn't believe it.
You just weren't getting it. Why are you making it weird?
And then I said, so for you, one of the great things that you can watch is a snail eating a cracker. And he goes, yeah. He's like, why are you making this weird? And I was like, no, I didn't mean to make it weird. And he goes, to justify, he goes, like, I would just as soon watch a snail eating a strawberry.
I'm glad it's not.
I was like, oh, that's what made this whole scenario weird was the cracker. I go, strawberry too? And he's like, yeah. It's like, okay, why don't we start the show, Suzumu? But he loved it. He loved this video of a snail. And yeah, you can find it. Snail eating Ritz cracker. That's what he liked. He liked that video. So.
Wait till he sees raccoon tries to wash cotton candy.
It's going to blow his mind. I wonder if he's seen Dramatic Squirrel. Because he feels like the type of guy that Dramatic Squirrel was designed for.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he...
Oh, he would have loved the early internet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is a video of a snail. The cute snail eats a strawberry. Oh, we got to let Susumu know that this is out there.
Text it to him. You have his number, right?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, I'll hit him with an email.
What if something goes wrong and you need to get in touch with him?
What will go wrong? He'd be either sitting there at a Mets game. What could he do about it?
Just call his name over the PA?
Yeah. Now being requested, Susumu. Yeah. Looks like there's a little, is that a little sugar in that strawberry that the snail's eating? That's great. Well, a couple of updates that we have to bring everybody up to speed on. Number one, Corey Feldman is apologizing to his fans for the dance from Dancing with the Stars, which I think is unnecessary. I hope he's not in his head like that, because as a Feldmanite.
What are they called?
The Feldmanites. He said something.
Felfriend.
Oh, Felfriends. I like that.
As a Felfriend? I think you would say Felfriend. As a Felfriend, I wasn't offended by the dance at all. I thought the dance was very, very good. But he X'd out. He said, oh, no, Feld fans. Feld fans. Sorry. I know, I can see where you get confused. Because you would think it actually goes up to friend. Yeah. You know. Hey, Feld fans. I know, which we all are in here, Feld fans. I know last night was a disappointment for the number 4. That's cool. Many of us. It didn't go how we expected, vote-wise. But I want to thank you all for your support. Definitely feel your love. We have one more shot next week to prove them wrong. What do you mean vote-wise? I thought there was no vote. Is he talking about just his score?
Probably score, yeah.
Oh.
I thought there was a vote. I thought Danielle voted.
Well, you could vote? Yeah.
But there was no elimination.
No.
It was just a
You could just text.
Right. It wasn't. They just wanted you to. They wanted to collect information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wanted your phone numbers. So did he not get voted? Did he not get a good vote, or did they not reveal what the votes were?
I don't think they were vote. I don't think they revealed the votes.
Oh.
It was just they had a low score.
That's too bad. And that's weird to me, too, that they had a low score. But I don't know. I would hope that his votes were very high. He did the Michael Jackson thing and everything. Nobody saw that coming. Also, I like that he tweets in full caps. And then puts his source, EW.com. I'm glad he sourced this. Hey, Fel fans, I know last night was a disappointment for many of us. It didn't go how we expected vote-wise, but I want to thank you all for... Oh, thank you, letter U, all for your support. This is like how a girl would sign a yearbook in 99. Def feel your hashtag love. We have one more shot next week to prove them wrong. Source EW.com. Okay, good. Good. Because I was about to say, like, you know, you say we have one more shot to prove them wrong.
We're getting information.
Yeah, says who?
Yeah.
I'd like to follow the source here.
Please cite your source.
It says Corey Feldman's Dancing with the Star score gets the first audience boos of the season. Oh, the score got booed. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. That means the Fel fans were out in full support. Good. I thought. You know what the problem was? They didn't have that lady judge because of the diarrhea. You know what I mean? If that lady...
And Dylan had already rizzed up the other judge.
Right, and so he had that in the bag.
Milkshake.
With the milkshake and the straws, which feels like a major conflict
tampering.
of interest.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all. So, okay, so we'll be watching, us Fel fans, we'll be watching very, very closely.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
That's when that show's on?
Yeah.
Okay, on Tuesday we'll be watching.
How do you think he spells it?
Probably T...
Mm-mm.
No, the number 2, S-D-A-Y. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's That's exciting. And I'm surprised we haven't brought it up yet. Did you know, and we're in a renaissance right now of all things that are great, Corey Feldman being one of them. You know there's a new Limp Bizkit? Did you hear about it? Did you listen to it?
I heard the clip. They did one of those like drum influencers did a video, and Fred Durst like popped into the video.
He's getting viral.
Yeah.
Trying to get that viral marketing. Yeah, there's a new Limp Bizkit. I believe it's called Making Love to Morgan Wallen.
Is that really what it's called?
I believe that's what the name of the song is, which feels very Limp Bizkit, honestly. I was very, very excited to find out that this is the song. I believe it's called Making Love to Morgan Wallen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so. I usually am. Even for a wordy title like that. Yeah, they put out a new song called Making Love to Morgan Wallen, which a lot of people say, oh, I'm so happy that Limp Bizkit gets to go on their kind of like, nostalgia tour. No.
They ain't done.
They're still making new tunes. And by the way, I'm going to say this one slaps.
Better than Dad Vibes?
I like this one better than Dad Vibes.
Okay.
I like this. It felt like they were kind of getting back to their origins. I believe that this is categorized. I believe that there is a movement called re-new metal.
Is there?
Yes.
I like that.
Like new metal, except it's like bringing it back, so it's re-new metal. And I believe that is going to be, am I right about that also? Is there a re-new metal?
Let's see here. I'm looking. I don't see anything.
I think I saw it. Maybe it was just a guy who said it. Maybe I just said it. But either way, I think if it's not a movement, we should make it a movement because it is time for new metal to have that, it's been long enough that new metal gets to come back now and be cool again. Because it was the coolest for a second.
I feel like it's been back cool for a minute.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, Linkin Park's playing arenas with that
lady
new Scientologist.
That's right, she is a Scientologist.
I like that you preface it with that.
Well, I don't know. That's how they announce her.
I think she was friends with Danny Masterson.
You don't want that's not the info you want out there.
Pretty sure she was at the trial.
Which side of the room?
I think she was on Danny's side.
Oh.
It was very empty on that side. It was just her and Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, Ashton. And then Ashton went into full hiding.
You haven't seen him since.
No. Because then they were like, Diddy's up next. And he was like, you know what? I think I'm out. I think I'm done. It was a good ride. Remember Kelso, everybody? Who remembers Kelso?
So lovable.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Making Love to Morgan Wallen is the new track by Limp Bizkit. Should we give it a smash or trash attempt? Sure. Let's give it a listen.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from
Shout
a
out.
bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling motherfuckers that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone.
Feel it, right?
Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause this shit don't stop. Hey ladies.
Oh no, this is good.
I know.
They're back.
Yeah.
Hey fellas. When you're hot, you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Bitch, you know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your booty tang. Backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause this shit don't stop. Hey ladies. Oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas.
I mean, listen.
It's kind of fire.
It's kind of good, right?
Pretty good.
It's kind of good. Like, it's not the greatest thing they've ever done.
No.
But it's kind of good.
It's the best thing they've done in many years.
A long time.
Crunchy riff from Wes.
Yeah.
Real catchy chorus.
Waiting, and you're waiting for it, and that's what you're waiting for. Like, as you're listening, like, you
know it's coming.
Yeah, you're like, okay, because you're like, I'm not offended by this part, right? But there's got to be, and then you're like, yeah.
His
like,
raps are silly. They're funny.
Goofy, not taking himself seriously,
which he's never done.
No.
He did it all for the nookie. You can't be like, this is not a serious song.
He wasn't there for the cookie. Stick it in the
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
I'm not mad at it.
Come on! I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not is not like the great... But, like...
It's fine.
Who cares?
He's not trying to reinvent the wheel.
No, and I think that's why it kind of works, because they're not trying to be like, this is a big, like, comeback anthem, greatest thing we've ever done. It's just like, what if we just go back to the formula?
Yeah.
Yeah, put this under some wrestling clips. Make a package.
My God.
Yeah. You see this live? It'll be fun to watch this live.
100%. Like, you'll figure out the lyrics.
Yep.
Hey, ladies! Like, yeah, you know?
You see the new trend of people playing Stone Cold and The Rock in the pit when they're playing My Way.
No, but that's awesome.
Like they've got the video up.
That's great, right?
Yeah, it's like a cool end part. Danielle, when you hear this, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
You
like
ready? Are you ready to get in the pit and try to love someone?
Like, yeah. Like, I feel
Nice.
I feel like it's coming back.
It is. I think it is.
I like the sound. I do.
Yeah.
And I like that because you could just slide this song into, like, when they're there just playing their hits, slide this one in middle of the show. Nobody's getting bothered by it.
I'm going to watch it.
Everybody's like, yeah, this is kind of fun too. Yeah, I you're not 100% sure why it's called Making Love to Morgan Wallen. You don't know if he's making fun of him or if he really like it. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's almost like it's just a reference for the sake of a reference.
Yep. Just funny.
Yeah. Like, that's a weird thing to say. Yep, that's why we named the song that. It's a weird thing to say. Yeah, I mean, I listened to it and I was like, either way, like, whether it's good or bad, it's great that they're just doing music. But, like, I was like, wait a minute. I was checking my irony meter. I was like, no, I'm kind of vibing to this.
Yeah. You would call it smash?
If the options are smash or trash,
yeah,
I'm smashing.
Oh, it's smash.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm smashing. Yeah. And, I don't know if...
I like that he shouts out Chester.
Yeah.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shout out to Chester.
Showing love.
And that Scientology lady.
Yeah, I don't think you mentioned her.
No.
It's funny he didn't say that.
No. Would have been cool, but no, he didn't say that. But yeah, because it's almost like you're the sort of ambassador for the whole genre and the era. You know what I mean? Even though, like, Linkin Park's a little after Limp Bizkit, it's still that same kind of collective era.
They walked so Linkin Park could run.
That's right. That's right.
And Limp Bizkit wasn't the first, but I kind of feel like they have the title.
New Metal Kings?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Because it was really like Korn kind of laid a foundation.
Sure.
But they hadn't really figured out, like, they were getting there with, like, Freak on a Leash and stuff like that, but they hadn't figured out how to mainstream it.
Right.
The way Limp Bizkit came in and it just hit everyone at the same time.
Yeah, definitely Korn.
Was like
Korn,
was the foundational.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can't think of somebody before.
I mean, there were songs and artists. Like, you could say Anthrax with Public Enemy.
Right, but that was just like a song.
A song.
You catch that one, G?
Faith No More, obviously.
Right. A song.
And then a band was like, okay, this is our sound.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I mean, they asked if we were ready.
That's right.
I was like, yeah. I am.
And I didn't know
Except
how
for that
ready
guy
I
all the
was.
way up in the bleachers.
Right.
He was really ready.
Yeah, he was so ready. Yeah. I saw that guy. We haven't talked about that. Yeah, there was a Korn, I guess they were part of the bill with System of a Down, correct?
Yeah.
And they were playing MetLife,
about a month
in
ago,
August,
maybe.
end of August. And some dude, he was up in the balcony of MetLife, way up in the. It's not even really called a balcony in a football stadium, but way up there. But he was in the front row of his section. Like he was up in the 200s, in the front row, looking out, and it was still daylight. He didn't even make it to System of a Down. But you can hear in the background, because that was what I was really looking for. Korn was performing. And he just was like, I guess he really likes that band, Korn. Because Korn was performing. And he just started, as Troy put it yesterday, he just started jacking. He was just like, he was like, I can't, I'm so excited. He didn't even excuse himself to go to the restroom. He was just like sitting in his seat in the front row of his upper tier section. He had purchased a beverage. He had a beverage in the cup holder. And just like, you don't actually, I didn't see the genitalia.
No, I don't think there's a version of the video where you do.
But there is no question about what's going on this tape. There is no conceivable thing that could otherwise be happening. This guy is jacking to Jonathan Davis performing.
Also, the way everybody else is reacting.
They're like, what?
They're like, you were definitely doing that.
Because they were all arguing who's the biggest Korn fan here. And it's like that dude right down there. The guy jacking? Yeah, 100% it's him. Yeah, watch this. And you tell me if it could be anything else that he's doing. He's right-handed.
He's drumming.
You think he's drumming?
Yeah, he loves the tune.
Oh, man.
Some guy just came up and punched him.
Yeah, you got to knock him out of it.
He's like, why?
He's like, what?
I love that. The guy is sitting there, right? Go back. Let's analyze this a little bit, because the guy is sitting there. You could turn off the audio, because we definitely know it's Korn. So the guy is sitting there jacking, right? And then
it definitely could be air drumming.
Yeah, but he's jacking. He's definitely jacking. Boom! And this dude comes up to him and just lines up. It's like a mosh pit, punch. It's a full swing. He's like, for the first time in my life, the whole audience is going to be on my side. Yeah. I have full permission to go up to this dude, and when he's not expecting it whatsoever, punch him in the back of the head as hard as I can.
I'd love to know how long this was going on.
Yeah, because he had to be, it looked like he was.
Everybody's standing behind, everybody's obviously aware of what's going on.
This dude's jacking.
Yeah.
And you can see, there's girls, couple seats down.
Oh, yeah, it was a co-ed concert. They let girls and boys in.
The way it looks in this is an empty row, and he's just up there jerking off, and everybody's behind him.
But it's not the case. They're in the row.
Right.
They're in the same row, so they get the profile image. Everybody's not looking from behind.
But for sort of the burning down Woodstock generation, isn't this behavior par for the course? Isn't that what you go there to do?
I don't think he's part of that generation.
And even if he was. No, it is not what you go there to do.
Didn't they steal an ambulance and they were driving it through a tent?
Yeah, but they didn't jack.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what the problem is, the jacking.
Right. This is kind of your take here is similar to your take when we played that Brian Kilmeade clip, and you were like, well, there is a homeless problem. We're not, I don't think.
Well, lethal injection just seems a little bit inefficient is all.
I see. Oh, you're just saying for the amount.
Yeah, you get a big net or a trash compactor.
Okay. I think once again, you're in a position where for just the way your brain is wired, your objection is not exactly the same as everybody else's objection. But no, to answer your question, no, that this is, first of all, he's not, in his 40s. He's probably in his 20s, early 20s even maybe. And this was not, even in the 90s, this was not par for the course. Jacking wasn't.
I've been to a lot of concerts. I've never seen anybody just sit there and jack.
Never.
Especially in the upper deck.
Yeah.
It's hard to even get the vibes going up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's obviously something wrong.
He really likes Blind.
Loves that song. And he's just waiting for Jonathan to ask if he's ready, because he is.
That's the other thing. This is the first song they play. This is what they come out to.
They love that. He's got the Lubriderm ready to go.
Finally.
So then this dude comes up to him, and it's just I'm going to do something about this. And just in every other situation, this would be a total sucker punch. But here, the guy's jacking at a concert. So the guy shows up, and look at it there. It looks almost like a
kid.
Yeah, maybe she's there with her older sister or something. These girls are they're standing away from him. So he's become a nuisance to the section. This dude,
he is a nuisance.
Yeah,
he's a nuisance to the section.
Yeah, he's a rascal.
Right, the whole section is like, we're here to enjoy the show, and this nuisance. Well, it's self-gratifying. It's really taking us out of the moment. This is worse than the Coldplay couple. And so the dude like winds up too. You could see him like charging up, like almost like a wind-up car. See the wind-up, boom, and he just punches him in the side of the head from behind as hard as he possibly can.
He's like, finally I have an excuse.
Yeah, he's wanted to do that for his whole life, and then he just walks away. The dude's hat falls off of his head, and then he's got the nerve of this guy. He's got this look on his face like, why'd you do that?
What the hell?
What the hell, dude? Why would you do that? You just punched me in the head.
Oh, you can see his hand is still in grip.
Yeah, his hand, he just slid off. Yeah, he didn't open his hand. He slid from the top.
Corn's on.
What the fuck, dude? And by the way, I was almost finished. I wasn't going to do this in system.
You'd have the courteous not to do that during System of a Down.
What System of a Down came on? I wouldn't do this when Turge was up there.
Turge.
What?
And then when security finally comes, you can see him hanging on for dear life.
Oh boy! I'm not letting go of this. I'm not letting go of this. Well, if you had left your hands on that railing before, we wouldn't have had this problem.
I'm not leaving.
So security and a uniformed officer show up. He refuses to leave. He's got to be under some kind of substance, but not the type of substance that like makes it difficult for you to self-gratify, obviously.
Right. It's not like a downer.
Right. So he's like getting pulled. He's mid-row, and he's like gripping onto the wall.
Hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, he's like, maybe if I just hang on, they'll give up. But they're not giving up. Like, we've tried as hard as we can. We can't break this guy's grip. We're just going to have to let him enjoy the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's 37.
Oh, really? He looks young. Well, he looks great for his age. Wow, that's much worse. This is a mentally ill person.
He's from Pennsylvania.
And he's wearing shorts.
Well, that doesn't.
Well, it's hot out. Why wouldn't you wear shorts?
I just wearing, like, just a guy from Pennsylvania in shorts jerking off is like the worst. You know what I mean? All things considered.
And I don't know why from Pennsylvania means anything.
Well, because it seems like he's like, because if you're from Pennsylvania, you're probably getting busted doing this going, what? You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem here? Like, usually, like he's probably, because he's from Pennsylvania, still kind of unsure about what the issue people are having is. Like, it is corn, is what he's saying.
But Pennsylvania is a big place, so it could be anywhere in Pennsylvania.
I would guess Allentown or the surrounding areas.
I'll tell you where he's from. Hang on. He's
Okay.
from, I just clicked on that ad.
Well, maybe it had a great product. Maybe it's a back brace.
Monton? Or Montone?
Moton.
Moton? Mohonton?
You know that's the place?
That's Reading, pretty much Reading.
Are you surprised?
It actually makes a lot of sense now.
Okay.
He's got a drawer full of diamond dollars at home.
Look at this photo of him with the seal. He's just a fun guy.
Oh my God. And there, he doesn't, like here, he looks like some wormy, like, metal kid. That's why I thought he was young. There, he looks like he might have a family. Oh, I wonder if he has a family.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
Can you imagine? Oh, Dad went to jail. Why? He was jerking at corn?
Yeah.
What?
Remember when we let him drive 100 miles to go see Korn?
Yeah. Well, he was jerking at corn. Like in a farm? No. The band. What?
And Moton's a small place, so I'm sure everybody knows him.
Oh, no.
This might not be the first time he's done this.
And he's in the picture, he's swimming with a dolphin. So to be the guy from Moton who swam with a dolphin, you know there's only one. I would imagine in Moton, if you go swimming with a dolphin, the whole town's talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this like a Shamokin vibe?
It's like between Reading and Lancaster, so it's not as like Shamokin feel. I have never been to Shamokin, but I think it's up there near like Frackville. And I've been to Frackville.
Near Frackville.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so it's like it's like coal miner, like it's like backwoods people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and they finally get to go see Korn.
Yeah, maybe he had a stressful day at work.
I bet the dolphin loved him.
It was a seal, man.
Oh,
that's him. Look at him.
Look at him. See, he looks way older and more like a person here.
He looks like he could be on a sitcom.
But by the way, Why'd they dox him like that?
Oh, you just go to Facebook and grab.
But why'd they have to put? Who's this? The New York Post? Why'd they have to
Yeah.
put his picture with a seal?
Why wouldn't you?
I'm just saying it's
You need like a photo of his face.
By the way, if in case anybody wanted to know, this is exactly who this clown is.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks for him.
It sucks, but when you're going to write an article about somebody jerking off at a concert, you kind of want to paint the whole picture of who this person is.
And I guess if you don't want your picture with a seal in a newspaper, don't jag off at corn.
That's the lesson.
That's the lesson here.
You know? And that feels like something he should have been taught in high school.
That and like finance.
Well,
'Cause they're
financial
not teaching
literacy
the
is a
kids, yeah.
huge problem.
And?
Jacking off at corn. Like, I would skip almost every subject in school. Like, I would say, like, if I were rebudgeting everything, because these schools, they have budget problems, you know. If I was rebudgeting everything, well, because
You were Linda McMahon.
Yeah, well, I mean, Elon fucked the whole thing up. There's no money left for these schools. But if I was sitting there, I go like, okay, like honestly, like I don't know, we might have to take out social studies. I would take out most of the sciences if we could add in financial literacy and not jerking off at corn.
Yeah, kids don't need biology.
No, unless the biology is don't stroke your own biology
Sure,
at
yeah,
corn.
yeah, like actual biology.
Right.
They don't need to dissect a frog.
Like, I think a couple more semesters of sex education. Everybody gets so concerned about sex education, right? They go like, oh, but they're going to teach the kids to be trans, which I don't think that that's what they're doing in sex ed, but a lot of people are worried that they are. Mm-hmm. But, like, you need sex ed because otherwise these dudes are just jerking at corn.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because it's not explicitly said don't do that.
But you should probably start saying it.
I think so. I think you should bring back
It's like,
sex
this
ed.
is masturbation. You
Don't do it
this
at corn.
At a corn concert.
Right. Do it in your own room.
Privacy.
And, like, if your mom comes in, that should be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, it should be very private, not like...
Right. Keep going.
Right. Well,
Hey,
doing,
Mom, look.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. And if you're going to go swimming with seals, that's the last thing you want, because guess what picture they're going to use?
To really drive it home, this guy's an idiot.
I hope they had a lot of options.
You look like a real...
Someone was like, let's go with this
Let's
one.
go with the seal, because you can see he's trying to make the same face as the seal in the photo. Yeah. He's got his mouth open, and the seal's got the mouth open. And it's like, you're going to... Like, this photo is like a really fun photo to show your friends when you get back from SeaWorld. But, like, if you're going to jack off at a corn concert, it's the worst to have that as the file photo.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on under that water.
No, it's totally embarrassing.
Could be chaos.
And you're going to have people over here going like, oh, yeah, I bet that seal's pretty happy. Like, what does that even mean? Well, it relates to jerking off at a corn concert,
Yeah,
you know?
You wouldn't get it. Watch the video.
Here's the video of him getting punched in the side of the head and trying to grip onto the banister.
For dear life.
For dear life, thinking that if he just maintains his grip, they won't take him away.
You've got to be on something.
He had to be on something.
To not only do that, but to be like, no, I'm gonna fight like leaving. Like I'm gonna win.
Yeah, nobody wants me here, but I want to be here.
I want to be here. I want to see Surge.
Leave me alone.
Turge and Surge from System of a Down.
I would imagine there's some sort of drugs with mental illness. That would be. Sometimes that's a really bad combo.
It can be a very bad combo.
And you're from Pennsylvania.
It doesn't help.
And you love seals. You have seal. What other photo did they use? I see that's one of 3.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see.
Is there more?
The other two, it was the arrest, and then one was just like a back shot of his head.
Right before the fist caved it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
While he was still in those moments before everything fell apart. And
right. When he was like...
His day was ruined.
Can you imagine that? You're watching Korn, and you're seconds away from just utter physical bliss. And then all of a sudden you get punched in the side of your head and your whole life is ruined. Like, that sucks. Like, oh my God, I thought I was just going to have a moment of pure physical bliss.
Well, so they're hauling him off in a goon state.
He's still gooning hard.
So, I mean, he's crazy.
Yeah. That's why he grabbed onto that. Yeah, it might not be drugs. It might just be gooning.
Maybe
Hard
if he
gooning.
climaxed, they wouldn't have been like, okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. And they say, why do they make such a big deal about gooning? Because this is what gooning leads you to.
It's crazy.
How are people this hard up? Like, how has gooning gotten this bad? He's 37 years old. Yeah, he loves, like, sea animals. He's jacking at corn?
It's strange.
It's a weird thing to do. And he knows what happened to the last guy that gooned R.I.P. Remember at the drive-thru? Say his name.
That was a goonicide.
It was a goonicide. He ungooned himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's how you would say it. He ungooned himself.
You gotta stay in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Nautica Malone.
Nautica Malone.
Poor Nautica.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Nautica. Are we still putting out flowers in front of that restaurant?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Hot Dog, you should use that as his check-in name at hotels.
Nautica Malone?
Yeah.
I should start introducing him. This is Hot Dog. Hot Dog, well, his real name's Nautica Malone. Nautica Malone is the young man who got caught gooning.
I mean, that's
repeatedly.
a strong name.
Nautica, it is, especially for gooning culture.
Yeah.
Say his name.
Say his name.
Yeah, well, this is where gooning has taken us. We haven't had a gooning update from Hot Dog in quite some time.
No.
Mm.
We also haven't had
Demon update?
Demon update. And I think he's largely been okay since he transferred it to Annie.
Well, he has told us privately that he has largely been okay and Annie has had some difficulties.
Like some real near-death experiences.
He did send us a video of Annie almost drowning to death. So it would appear that he has successfully transferred his demon to Annie. And when he told us this, he did not tell us guilt-strickenly.
No.
He told us almost as if to say, like,
Good
what?
riddance.
Yeah.
Glad that's not my problem.
Success. Because if you remember, Hot Dog believed that he was possessed by a demon, and his first instinct when flight or fight kicked in was, please leave me alone, I will give you another soul. Remember he told us he said that to the demon?
Oh, yeah.
You would offer another.
I will offer you another soul to take. And it was the demon's first visit.
And Damon's like, all right, sounds good to me.
He was like, wow, this is gonna be easier than I thought.
Yeah, this usually takes months.
And luckily he was there with his platonic cuddle partner.
Right. Take this one. No, I'm seeing someone else. Rich in Michigan. What's up, Rich?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
Hey, when you start talking about that video of the guy jacking at the corn concert, I researched looking for it.
Good.
And I found a longer one that this person took where they carry and buy them up the aisle.
Yeah.
And you can see the top of that guy's shorts, and they are covered with a whole bunch of comb.
That's terrible.
I didn't see that coming.
That's terrible. No. Not a whole bunch of you know what. So does that mean he was going like multiple times? Like he loves corn like that?
I think so, yeah. It must be what it was. It was way more than one dose. So,
wow.
He was at it for a while.
Rich, man. Way to research it, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, my God. So he had climaxed multiple times. Oh. That's what Rich said. There was a whole bunch of cum on his pants is what Rich's quote was. Yeah, he did the research. Is it because, not because it's when I said a whole bunch of, right? Because you're just thinking of.
Just being completely jizz splattered.
Right. Right. It's a tough way to phrase it. Yeah, that's. Man, what a bad night that dude had. And it started as a good night.
I didn't even see System.
I know, and that's really like.
It's like they don't play often, so.
No.
This is a big deal.
Could have seen Sugar.
I know.
Oh. And then were they also playing Wake Up?
Yeah. Put on a little makeup?
Right.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, they probably closed with Wake Up.
Oh. Wake Up's my favorite System song.
Yes.
I'm kind of a big fan, but like Wake Up's my favorite.
No, that's their
banger. Yeah. I love Wake Up.
Sam is such Sam, it's not. That's not the name of the song.
I think it's the name of the song. Benny in Ohio. What's up, Benny?
Salutations, boy, and Danielle.
Okay.
Nice. Welcome back, Danielle.
Thank you.
I want to know, are you guys making from said Hot Dog now that Annie is possessed? That if she can't be his sidekick on the road, that he won't be like, hey Danielle, can you come here and be the purveyor so I don't leave my camera in the Uber? But I can only afford one hotel, so one hotel room. So now we got to share a room.
I mean, there's a lot there. I don't think that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't speak for Danielle. I wouldn't think she needs protecting from that scenario. Like, Danielle, if Hot Dog came to you and said, hey, I have a gig. I'd like you to travel with me and share a room, possibly bed with me. Don't worry, it's platonic and just work. Would you be like, yes, that sounds good? Like, would you need somebody to protect you and say, Danielle, that may not be the scenario you would like to be in? Or would you politely decline his offer?
Probably decline.
Okay, all right. That's kind of what I figured. I didn't think that you needed a whole bunch of warning on that. It's a weird. it's a weird scenario that feels like it has to be built to. I don't think you could just, I don't think that's a replaceable position. It's a weird scenario. So I'm trying. Do you want to take a break, or did we triple last time?
We could take a quick break.
All right, let's take a break because I want to talk about Sexy Ed Gein.
Oh, okay.
Because I watched the full trailer for the Ed Gein show.
Yeah. Turned on?
I mean,
this guy at the corn concert?
It's so much worse than I could have imagined.
Worse, like...
I mean, it's going to be a good show.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a good show, but like, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be sexy.
That's Ryan Murphy. We'll take a break.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stay there.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
It's an all-star benefit concert in support of American homegrown farms.
Welcome to Farm Aid.
Farm Aid 40. Live music featuring Willie Nelson, Neil Young, John Mellencamp, Dave Matthews, Margot Price, and more. From Huntington Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Farm Aid 40th anniversary. All day Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. On Willie's Roadhouse, Channel 61, Dave Matthews Band Radio, Channel 30, and the Sirius XM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
From the moment it was invented, TV has been evolving. We've gone from a few black and white channels and a handful of shows to limitless possibilities, including what, how, and where we watch. But the one thing that's been consistent is the audience. Without them, there is no TV. That's why Philo is proud to be the streaming service that puts our audience first with everything we do. At Philo, there are no contracts and no hidden fees to watch all your favorite stuff however you want to watch it. From live TV on channels like A&E, BET, Nickelodeon, and Discovery, to a library of more than 80,000 movies and shows you can save for up to a year on an unlimited DVR. Philo is committed to building a streaming service that you can love as much as the shows you watch on it. And the best part? At Philo, we think great TV shouldn't break the bank. So all of this is just $28 a month when you sign up at philo.tv. Check us out risk-free. That's philo.tv.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. That's ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter.com/comedy.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
Oh my God. I love this song. Actually, could you guys give me a minute? Could you guys get out of here for a sec? I mean, you don't have to, but you're not going to like what you see. Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. So good. This is the part where he says it, too. This is where he says the title of the song.
This whole album is incredible.
It's amazing. It's groundbreaking. This is the title. See? See? And then I also like that song, I Don't Think You Trust in Me, or whatever it's called.
That's another good song.
I love that song, too. Well, welcome back. By the way, somebody just tweeted me a meme. They tweeted to the show, too, at Sam Roberts SXM. And it says, tell me your toxic trait as a TV show watcher. And the reply is, I will be enjoying a show and just stop watching 75% through for literally no reason and never look back. Yeah, I do that all the time. Just like, no, it's a good show. Yeah, I'm just not watching anymore. And now that show is over for me, unfortunately.
Back to OJ.
Yeah, I want to see. Maybe there's a little bit more analysis for me to do. It's been a while since the Sopranos rewatch.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
And I was also thinking it's been a while since a Wire rewatch.
Oh, it's been a really long time for that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been... and the greatest thing about doing a Sopranos rewatch is, like, you go back to the early episodes, then by the time you get to the later episodes, it's been even longer since you saw the later episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have to do that soon.
Might have to, but it's going to be busy. We've been talking about how busy all the television watching is going to be going into spooky season, October. And one that we've been keeping our eye on that I've been very interested in is the Ed Gein show that Ryan Murphy is doing. The new season of Monster, which previously featured such heartthrobs as Jeffrey Dahmer and the Menendez brothers, now features teen icon Ed Gein, who was, he was known for both murdering and grave robbing, and would, he'd skin corpses and his victims to make flesh suits out of them and lampshades, use bones for furniture. I mean, just a real looker. He was also a very strange looking man. Like when you saw pictures of him, you were like, yeah, that is what the butcher of Plainfield would probably look like. And
looks pretty good to me in the trailer.
Well,
sexy even. That's not him.
When they decide, I think that's not the actor.
That's not Ed Gein.
when they decided to cast Charlie Hunnam, who was the hottie from Sons of Anarchy. I was like, whoa! Like look at that. He's wearing a scarf around his neck. You got to be a really good-looking guy to pull off wearing a scarf around your neck, and everybody's like, well, that's regular.
You made fun of me for wearing scarves.
That's my whole point. You're actually echoing my point. Yeah.
Fell into that one.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't look like Charlie Hunnam.
No. I mean, Ed Gein was like. He was a wiry, crafty little guy. I even think that image that we're looking at him as a little AI going on, because I think he had like a lazy eye. He had a lot going on. But so they cast him, and look, Charlie Hunnam's a great actor. I love that show, Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy is one I watched all the way through. I finished Sons of Anarchy.
Good for you.
Yeah. I wasn't like, this is a great show.
On the list.
Finished.
On the finished.
On the finished list. Yeah. I love Sons of Anarchy. I would rewatch Sons of Anarchy. That would be a good rewatch. But also, you can't help but notice what a looker this guy is. And so I go, okay, I think Ryan Murphy definitely made Jeffrey Dahmer into maybe a more physically appealing guy than he actually was. What's that guy's name?
The guy who played Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, he's also the
and he was like the next thing.
Well, yeah, I mean he was in a bunch of the American Horror Story seasons.
Yeah. Evan Peters,
very handsome man. And then they got those two handsome guys to play the Menendez brothers, which the Menendez brothers were not, hideous people or anything like that.
One more than the other, but
yeah, I would say that's fair. Yeah. But also they were like, well, what if we could, make a couple of sevens into two perfect tens and kind of insinuate just love affairs with everybody? You're like, okay, I don't know if you need to romanticize every aspect of their life.
I don't think they really sexied up Jeffrey Dahmer that much, to be honest with you.
Bro, they use a sexy guy to play Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, no, but it's not like he was like an ugly dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer was an ugly guy. Jeffrey Dahmer was not a handsome man.
But like
you kind of look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, we got to stop comparing me to the serial killers.
Well, I mean, would it shock you if Travis showed up on like a perp walk picture one day? Not me, just based on visual only.
I mean,
you like that?
He wasn't a bad looking.
No,
guy.
he's not a bad looking.
He's not as good looking as Evan Peters.
I mean, few are.
That's my point. That's my point.
I'm just saying they didn't go like, I didn't watch it and was like, who is that guy? That's not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I knew for sure. If they tricked you and you thought it was Jeffrey Dahmer, you got to be much more discerning about how you watch television.
No,
it was a dramatization.
Yes, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Though.
No, but because it was the beginning. It was testing the waters.
Oh.
It's just a little bit more sexy.
Drip feed?
Yes.
This is the Ryan Murphy drip
Breadcrumbs. Okay? It was a little bit more sexy. Not more sexy enough that people would be like, this is a little strange, but just somewhat, just a little bit more appealing, you know? Whereas the Menendez brothers, you know, hot. Yeah, they got them real hot and they got them showering together and stuff, and it was like, that didn't happen though. The Menendez brothers were like, no, that didn't happen.
Ryan Murphy's like, yeah, but you didn't see the show in context.
And they were like, there's no context where that even was close. We didn't even think about it. We didn't even bathe together as children. Nothing like that. Okay, if you say so. No, not if we say so. Just no.
Didn't happen.
Okay. No, I can see the way you're saying okay. Everybody knows this.
You're rolling your eyes.
All right. So then I watched and I still like the shows, by the way. It's an amazing dichotomy. I still like the shows. I just recognize it. And I'm looking very much forward to watching the Ed Gein show.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
It looks really good.
I love Aunt Jackie.
Yeah, me too. But let's take a look at the trailer for a moment. Okay.
There's something real dark about you, Eddie Gein.
Eddie, you're a mess. Only a mother could love you.
See, I mean, come on, hip hop. That's a good looking. Go back just a little bit. I mean, that's like a boy next door, traditionally good looking man.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
He's a well kept, you know what I mean? Good, smart haircut on him. Handsome guy. And they're showing him like the way he's like caressing the hide of what looked like a cow and dipping his hands in the milk. Everything is very like romantic all of a sudden. And I go, I've never interpreted this story that way before. And I have seen many different interpretations of this story. And they're all like, this guy was out of his gourd, not like, you know, but kind of sexy too. Like I've never.
Yeah, that's why everything's not the same.
But why do you have to do a sexy Ed Gein story?
Why not?
Stupid sexy Flanders. Yeah, keep watching.
And I look back upon my life.
Okay, it was right there. He's first of all, he's naked in the trailer. And the dude is like
built.
Jacked. I mean, 0% body fat, abs, pecs, proportioned. I mean, this is a heartthrob of a guy.
So farm boys lifting bales of hay.
Yeah.
There's no way Ed Gein had a six-pack.
Back in that day, with all the manual labor that was going on?
That is not a farm boy strength body. That is a personal trainer, highly like orchestrated. No, we have to work out your ankles today because they have to match your shin, which then has to match your hamstring, which then is going to go up the waist. They gave him a V. I'm sure there's a sexy V involved. I can't see it because of the hands.
Maybe in the show.
1,000% in the show. Definitely in the show. But there's just...
It was a different time.
Yeah, it was a different time, man.
No food processing.
Yeah.
They were eating like real food.
You're saying everybody just walked around looking like that?
Yeah.
Like everybody was just a hot
People were in
dude back
shape.
then.
They were all doing
Way
manual
better.
labor.
Yeah.
Ed Gein did not have a body like that on him. That is not, but there's no way. It was a different time. And people didn't look like that. Because that's a body that science has figured out, like all the different nutrition and muscle groups. We didn't know about muscle groups. Remember like Jack LaLanne? He's just a big, thick dude.
You're being a hater.
Back that, no, I'm not being a hater. I don't understand why we're doing a sexy Ed Gein show.
It's going to be a corn concert in here.
If I keep showing these trailers. Ed Gein did not have a body like that.
You got to make him attractive.
Why?
Because you
It's
want
TV.
people to watch. You want people to watch it.
But it's a horror show. It's not like a
Yeah, you don't want to make him as ugly as he can because people are attracted to other people.
He's supposed to be the villain.
Here, skin masks for the guys,
right?
Nude scenes for the
See,
chicks.
there you go. That's
You got
all
to
it
get
is.
everyone to watch. You think I'm going to be able to convince my wife to watch this? Hey, guess what he does with skin?
As long as you can say, yeah, your wife just has to be looking at it and going, you know what? I would.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's what you need. You know what? I think I would.
That's exactly right.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason she watched Dexter.
Because she would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess maybe I'm just being
talking to Mom.
curmudgeonly and just being true to the story. But I'm telling you, I mean, lats, everything. Look at the shoulders on
He
him.
looks great. He's a sexy man.
Farm boys didn't look like that back
Probably
then.
had to carry a pig.
Remember, everybody was like barrel-chested, had guts. What do you mean we didn't have so much processed food? Everybody thought like the key to good health was milk and grains.
And smoking.
And smoking cigarettes. They were eating milk and grains literally till the cows came home.
See?
See, look at Jack LaLanne.
Yeah.
All right, Jack LaLanne.
That guy's Jack.
He's got that Ed Gein physique.
Mike, why do you keep pulling up photos of Ed Gein?
He does have quite an Ed Gein physique on him.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
I hope this is a long
So you guys are like...
I'm in.
And like Ed Gein probably definitely looked exactly like that.
Yeah, who am I to... well, what am I, an Ed Gein historian?
Exactly.
Right?
No.
You got to keep people interested.
What are we
People-
deconstructing this for?
People like looking at attractive people. That's how you get them to watch a program.
Especially a Ryan Murphy program.
Yeah. Leatherface was not an attractive guy. Look at him. The milk. Come on, bro.
What?
Why are those girls looking at him weird? He's a good-looking dude.
We don't know. These are all just scenes.
Okay. Can you pause for a second? Come on, bro. Why are they? That's like making it real sexy and romantic. You know what he's doing.
Well, yeah,
that
that's
lady
his
is
mom.
dead.
Okay. He's going to cut out her vagina.
Well, he's going to cut her skin off so he can wear it. And he's feeling the skin and caressing it.
Okay, well, there was a sexual part of it with him.
For him, not for us. Why are you making it sexy for other people? Why are you making it romantic?
If you find that to be sexy, that's on you. He's just showing what happened.
No.
That's a good point.
No, that's not fair.
He's
That's
just
what,
showing you what happened.
That's what Ryan Murphy's doing. He's making the weird stuff look real sexy, and then you go, "Why you make it look so sexy?" And then he goes, "Oh, you think that's sexy? What are you
Yeah,
weird?"
like,
and
your
it's like that's not
interpretation.
fair.
That's
That's
your
not
interpretation.
fair.
I look at that and I'm like, that's gross, dude.
You know what
That's
that
your
is?
mom.
You know what that is? That's
You're like, that's sexy.
No, that's entrapment. We're being entrapped into thinking that Ed Gein stuff is sexy stuff. It's not sexy stuff. It's
No,
bad
I
stuff.
don't think it's sexy stuff. You do.
Yeah, I don't either.
You don't think there's a sexual romantic element to what's going on here?
With Aunt Jackie?
Right there?
I mean, this is also television. You have to like.
There's romantic music and caressing happening at the same time. And there's
Yeah,
no
because
Is it romantic music or is it creepy music?
I made 2 babies to this song.
already?
Both?
2 out of the 3 were made to this song.
The other?
I don't want to say it was Bump and Grind by R. Kelly. But one thing I won't do is tell you which kid was which.
Okay, that's fair.
We could probably tell by the personality.
But I keep it classy.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, I don't find this sexy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think in his head it was like, this is a romantic thing.
All right,
for
wait,
him.
keep going.
But you're like, oh, this
No, I'm not like that.
I might have to jack.
Why
I don't
not?
want to. I don't want to do that.
Why is this
I'm
so
not.
sexy?
That's not. No.
Why'd they fade to black?
Is this okay?
It's creepy, not sexy. What's the matter with you?
I didn't say that part. Okay, so he's like naked again.
Yeah, he's wearing women's clothes.
Look at his back. His back is so jacked.
Who's in that dress? Is that mom?
No. I mean, that's a great
the best part
reveal.
of the
That's a
scene.
great reveal. I'm not gonna. Him turning around with a flesh mask on is a great reveal.
I just feel like I'm a puzzle.
I'm not sure about the voice.
None of the pieces fit.
I'll tell you, if you still had a co-host, we'd be having a whole conversation right now.
Unfortunately, Ed's teeth were dry. mean, I'm going to watch it. Lots of music. See, these are the reveals now. There's not sexy stuff going on here?
You saw some butts.
Lotions and lipsticks?
Yeah.
You're the one can't look away.
Oh, you're blaming me now. Now you're blaming me. And then what? 80s cocaine music?
Come on, let's go.
The Pet Shop Boys are always fun.
But this wasn't fun.
I think it's a great trailer. You are weird.
I'm not weird. I'm normal. I'm a regular dude. I'm just regular. I mean...
Also, it's a trailer. It's intended to, like, mislead you. Like, you don't know what parts of those...
You don't think he's sexifying Ed Gein?
No, but what I'm saying is, like, we don't know what parts of that trailer are fantasies in his head.
Well, I don't think all those muscles on that naked body are fantasies in his head.
No, that's real.
Because I saw his back, too. His back was jacked.
Nah, nobody can AI that.
And he wasn't jacked like that. Ed Gein.
How do you know?
How many? Are there shirtless photos of Ed?
How many shirtless photos do you have of Ed Gein at your disposal?
Because if you're jacked like that, you can get chicks. Everyone knows that.
That's not necessarily true.
It's true for everyone. Mike, if you're jacked, can you get chicks?
It just generally doesn't hurt.
See?
Unless you want to, like, those fucking nut jobs.
Yeah, like Ed Gein.
You talking like Ed Gein?
No, he's loved his mother.
Oh, I see.
That's actually, they look at that, that's like a positive. That's a green flag.
Right. That's right. That's right. He's a good boy. He loves his mother. Talks like Edgar.
I mean, we just started the show talking about how people, like, who can't talk to, like humans, will, fall in love with AI or whatever. Like,
no, but not if
just
they're
because
jacked.
you're jacked doesn't mean you have good social skills.
Of course it does. You don't need good social skills if you're jacked. You get chicks. Everybody knows. That's why people get jacked. Why else would anybody get jacked?
Health?
No. You change your diet a little bit for health. If you want to get jacked, it's for chicks. Everybody knows that. Troy, am I wrong about that? You know him.
Unless you could show me a photo of Ed Gein where he's flabby.
Yeah.
He's just like a skinny, weird guy.
You don't know him with his shirt off. He could have been jacked.
I wouldn't assume that. He didn't look like that with his shirt on.
Okay, well, guess what? You don't look jacked with your shirt on.
I don't look like that with my shirt off.
You're yoked up, though.
Thank you. I mean...
Clothes can be misleading.
That's why you got to take them off if you're doing a serial killer show.
Yeah.
You got to get them off. You got to show everybody what's going on underneath.
And maybe he was getting jacked because he did want a lady, and the lady's right there.
His mom?
Yeah.
His mom like jacked dudes?
Maybe he thought, maybe she doesn't like me because I'm not jacked.
Maybe I'm jacked, my mom will like me more?
Yeah.
That's something that will be revealed, hopefully.
You haven't watched the show yet?
I haven't seen the program. Dr. X in Mexico City?
That had to be the creepiest goddamn sound of music. That trailer came off so badass through the radio, dude.
It was. I mean, listen, it's a good trailer.
It was awesome, dude.
But I can't help but think that Ed Gein is not nearly as sexy as he's being portrayed.
Well, here, sexy Ted Bundy. That's the sexiest motherfucker with a knife I've ever seen, dude.
I mean, when they had Zac Efron jump in there as Ted Bundy, I was like, let's chill out for a second. Thank you, Dr. X. Like, that wasn't even Ryan Murphy, I don't think. But they were like, Ted Bundy is the handsome serial killer. And I'm like, handsome compared to other serial killers, but let's not get crazy here. Like Ted Bundy wasn't like, oh, why isn't he a movie star? He wasn't that handsome. And then here comes Zac Efron, who's irresistible. Ted Bundy?
Yeah.
I mean,
comparatively.
not. So who, Zac Efron? No.
Hottest serial killer.
I mean, he's more handsome.
It's a good thing these are shared computers.
The hottest. Yeah, just tell us Sumu was looking it up. See, Zac Efron's way sexier than Ted Bundy. Way sexier. It's a thing. It's a thing. And you know what I think it is? A lot of women like the true crime shows.
Yes.
And so they sexify the serial killers. That's just a thing that's going on right now. That's a thing that's regular and okay. And, I mean, it feels weird.
I mean, I'm sure you understand from a studio standpoint.
Yeah, I know. But what about from just like a societal standpoint? Why you gotta make these serial killers so damn sexy?
Watch the documentary.
And it's not gonna stop people. Like, what if you are thinking about maybe being a serial killer? Like, not 100% on it yet. And then you start seeing these shows, and you're like, oh, they're going to make me look so sexy in these shows. Maybe I'll do it. You know?
If they had cared about accuracy, they would have gotten Greg Kinnear to play Ted Bundy.
Greg Kinnear would have been a fabulous Ted Bundy. Greg Kinnear, good enough looking guy, but not a heartthrob. You know what I'm saying?
He was even good looking when he got beat up in As Good as It Gets.
Greg Kinnear was?
Yeah, there's a good looking guy under there.
Yeah, but not like Zac Efron good looking. No. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, wait, which face? Which Zac Efron face?
Don't say that about Zac Efron from the Von Erichs.
He's had multiple faces.
No, he just has the one face. It's just he matured. He just grew up. Yeah, Greg Kinnear looks like Ted Bundy. Yeah. Which, shout out to Greg Kinnear, by the way. That's not meant with any disrespect. But if you had put him in, you know, he wouldn't have made the ladies go nuts. Unfortunately, at this stage in the game, you want to throw a Zac Efron in there. You want to throw a Charlie Hunnam in there. You want to throw a Evan Peters in there. To be like, oh, but I mean, these serial killers are not that good looking.
What about the guy from You?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The guy from You. It's like, you mean the guy who, like, women find absolutely irresistible is also the guy that's kidnapping and killing women. That guy.
Yeah. We can't control what we like.
I mean,
you're acting like good-looking dudes are, like, never going to be killers.
What? Not at the rate that they are on television. On television, only good-looking dudes are serial killers. Only very handsome men kill.
Once a year.
No, it's more than once a year. It's all the serial killers. They're all slowly being played by extremely attractive men.
Does it take you out of it if the man is that attractive?
What takes me out of it?
What's the problem?
You're really this is the
because,
hill you want to die on.
because what takes me out of it is, wait, what are we doing here? Are we like, because you're like, oh, you know, we're telling you this story because, like, I mean, look at the smoldering eyes on this.
You don't
guy.
know which way to feel?
No, I know which way to feel.
Like, what's the problem?
I shouldn't like this guy, but he's so attractive.
No, that's not it. Because I don't like a fixer. I don't like a fixer-upper. You know, I'm not one of those kinds of girls. But no, because I watch these serial killer shows and I go, wait, what are we doing here? Like, you're trying to babyface the serial killer here. You're trying to make the serial killer into the good guy. You're trying to make the serial killer appealing. And that to me is a strange thing. That's a strange thing to do, to be like, oh, if we make this serial killer show, maybe we can make him somewhat appealing. And then be outraged when crime happens, but then on, like, the dramatizations, you're like, you know who was kind of great? All these serial killers. You're like, no, those guys are bad. Like, if it was a family of one of the victims or something, I'd be like, why are they making this guy look so sexy?
Right, but we've been making the anti-hero, like...
They're not anti-heroes.
Well, yeah, he's a bad guy that people root for.
You talking about Joe Goldberg?
Yeah.
From You?
Yeah.
I mean, at least that one was fiction.
I mean,
but
we're
still.
talking about Tony Soprano and Walter White and Don Draper.
These are fictional
bad guys.
These are fictional. You're now going like,
he's
well, what?
Fictional?
Yeah, Joe Goldberg.
Yeah. What about Bill Goldberg?
Bill Goldberg did more damage than Joe Goldberg.
Yeah. And in a way, the Ryan Murphy shows are fictional.
In what way? They're based on real things.
Based on real things.
Yeah, but then if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm, you know, related to one of the victims of this crime, why are we making this guy look so appealing? He was not appealing. Why
is he making the brothers do stuff together?
Yeah, that's my question. That's a whole exactly.
Yeah, because it's entertainment.
But
just be entertained. I think you're too entertained.
Are you saying that you think that crime would go down if they would stop making serial killers so attractive in movies?
No.
Is that your hypothesis?
No.
Because it sounds like it.
I kind of feel like it.
I'm saying that we shouldn't honor serial killers with attractive casting.
We're not. We're showing that they're bad people.
How? Everybody roots for them in the shows, and they're very good looking.
He's got a skin mask of his mother on.
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
No, nobody's saying, like, look how good this is.
But then they're like, but look at what good shape he was in.
He keeps going back to
Do you think there's like a deeper agenda?
No, I mean, it's not that deep. They're like, let's get people to like.
Well, maybe Hollywood wants to normalize serial killers.
No, I don't think Hollywood wants to normalize serial killers, but that's a good question. No, I think that they're like, oh yeah, let's. I think it trivializes in a way real events by making them very sexy. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if this had happened to you, you're like, well, why are you making the Gilgo Beach killer? Why is he being played?
Who do you think Rex Heuermann's going to be played by?
In a Ryan Murphy show? I think Rex Heuermann would probably be played by that kid from SNL.
Kenan Thompson?
No, the kid who does Francisco or whatever his name is.
Domingo.
I think Domingo would play.
Domingo is gonna
Yes, 100%. I think Rex Huberman would be played by Domingo.
I was gonna say like Ryan Reynolds.
No, Domingo. And I think Domingo would be Rex Huberman, and you guys would all be like, yeah, this is great. This is a normal thing to do. This is just a show, and you're odd.
Would they sexy up his wife and daughter?
No. They'd make them worse. They'd make them worse because then it's like, because then you made Domingo, like, attainable. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, because here's what they would do. They'd twist the story, and they'd be like Rex Huberman played by Domingo. And then... But then his daughter and wife would still not be the most, whatever. Whatever, not the most, attractive people in the world. And then women would watch the show going, well, if only Domingo was with me, then he wouldn't become Rex Huberman because he was with these two.
And that's a sexy story to begin with.
It's not sexy.
Well, no, he had all the call girls.
That's not killing call girls is not sexy.
Yeah, but Ryan Murphy, you could better believe he'd make it sexy.
He'd make it so sexy.
Like I have so many
What's that,
victims.
wife? You're going on vacation for a week? Sorry, can't join you. I'm Domingo from SNL.
Is that what he would say?
Yes.
It's a weird show you're building.
And then you guys would be like, Sam, I don't understand what the problem is. He kind of does. And then we go side by side and you go, you didn't know Rex Huberman. You didn't know if he kind of looked like Domingo.
He's got a blockhead, and Domingo does not.
It's kind of blockish. It's kind of squared off.
Plus, he's not cutting that hair.
Well, no, he'd play him looking like Domingo. He'd leave the soul patch on and everything, I think. Rex Huberman let his hair grow out at times.
Did he? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
All right.
Yes, he did. And if they couldn't get Domingo, they'd get Mango. Chris Kattan would come back. Yeah, as Mango. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
He's got that back injury. He can't do that.
Well, sorry. We need you.
A backiotomy.
He needs a backiotomy, is right. Yeah, I mean, you can't, when you're over here and Timothy Chalamet is playing BTK, we're in trouble.
Oh, I would love that.
And you'd be like, oh, BTK was probably misunderstood. I don't know why his daughter's so mad at him.
Yeah. Plus,
it's
Timmy Chalamet. He can just disappear into a role.
Yes, he can. Yeah. Bob Dylan, BTK.
Yeah, I believe him in anything.
I mean, would it shock you if you were like Ryan Murphy? Because here's what would happen. They'd be like, Ryan Murphy's doing a show about BTK. Timothy Chalamet is going to play BTK. And you know what we'd all say? Oh, that's such an interesting take. Oh, I'm really anxious to see that interesting take.
I would say hold off on judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah, watch the show.
Then we watch the trailer and you'd be like, you guys didn't see him without a shirt on. You didn't see BTK with no shirt on.
You're really insistent that Ed Gein was not in good physical shape.
He wasn't.
How do you know?
We don't know.
I've seen many pictures. I've read many books. Nobody was like, and he also was quite a gym rat.
You didn't have to be back then.
And you're going to leave that part out.
Yeah, that's not interesting. Yeah.
It's not about the killing.
Yeah, you don't need to see him going to the gym.
Oh, you're saying that the books left that out, but Ryan Murphy had the integrity to leave it in. Yes. I see.
True to the story.
I got you. Okay, maybe I'm wrong on this one then. Maybe I haven't looked into it more deeply enough. I'm just saying.
You're weird.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised when Domingo plays Rex Huberman.
I won't be. I'll give him a chance. He's a good actor.
And Sabrina Carpenter's like, oh.
Oh, she'll be in it for sure.
Yeah. She'll be one of the call girls.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, look, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that, too. I feel like we're solving the world's problems, and that's a good thing. I'm glad we're here to do it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take off until Monday before we reconvene to do it some more. So hopefully the weekend is all right. If you would like, come join us over on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7 at noon. That's channel, 153.
It's right on your sheet.
Glad I looked. 156. Pro Wrestling Nation. Over there at noon, we'll be doing Not Sam Wrestling Live. And if not, I will see you guys on Monday. Thanks, everybody.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Hey, Metallica family. This is James.
It's Lars. This is Kirk.
It's Robert.
Really means a lot to have our own channel here on Sirius XM.
For us to be able to have a platform to share the music that we love, the music that we create, the music that inspires us.
The most Metallica anywhere. Maximum Metallica.
Do you want heaven?
Channel 42 and the Sirius XM app. On right now.
The biggest game of the season, right here, right now.
Start Saturday strong. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
And here we go.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon Kickoff, live with an epic pregame. The crowd, the atmosphere, this is what makes it special. Then, it's America's #1 game.
What a hit!
The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games.
Down the sideline, touchdown!
It's Big Noon Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
Struggling to sleep in the summer heat? Tossing, turning, and constantly kicking off the covers? You're not alone. It's tough to get a good night's rest when the heat won't let you unwind. That's where Cozy Earth comes in. I'm Tyler, founder at Cozy Earth. We designed our bamboo bedding to keep you cool no matter how high the temperature rises. Our best-selling bamboo sheets are crafted from breathable, moisture-wicking fabric that adjusts to your body temperature, so you stay cool, dry, and comfortable all night long. No more sweaty nights or restless sleep. Hot nights, humid mornings, Cozy Earth has you covered. Experience the difference with a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty on all bedding products. Love them or send them back, but trust me, you won't want to.
Upgrade your summer. Go to CozyEarth.com, use code SXM, and save up to 40% on temperature-regulating sheets, apparel, and more. That's CozyEarth.com, code SXM. Sleep cooler, lounge lighter, stay cozy.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-722-1144. 800-722-1144. 800-722-1144.
So Nick here. What if there was a golf shoe embraced by hundreds of thousands of golfers, celebrated for its stability, comfort, and distance? What if this shoe earned the title of most technologically advanced golf shoe by Sports Illustrated? And what if the company behind that shoe spent the last year perfecting a brand new category of golf footwear? Well, the what if is here. Introducing the all-new Pro S2 LT by Squares, a new class all of its own. The perfect blend of lightweight comfort and stable performance. You'll notice the difference. Change your shoes, change your game. Squares.
Step inside Ed Sheeran's world.
I didn't just drop a new album play, we built a whole channel around it.
Hear the songs that shaped his life, the global sounds behind Play, and exclusive stories he's never told before, all handpicked by Ed.
The songs that shaped me, with a few guilty pleasures.
The Ed Sheeran Channel, now for a limited time on Channel 79 and at home with the Sirius XM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.